Cheap. Twitch says the title is invalid. Try changing it a bit. Oh, I guess maybe they don't like
Hi,
Gringos.
Scrapad. How's it going?
He was in there at 5 o'clock or something.
Oh,
Let me just see here. Yeah, maybe they don't like the word Gringos.
Could be.
Let's see. Yeah, that might have worked. Not that anybody watches on Twitch anyhow, but
right. It's awfully
yeah,
lonely.
like Gringos isn't an offensive term, is it?
Well, I think it might be viewed as a racist term for a Mexican.
No, Gringos are white people.
Oh, then I don't know.
I don't know either.
I know that white people don't like being called Gringo, but we're white, and I don't think we care, do we?
I don't care.
And who says I'm white?
You can call me.
Well, you're Asian, but I mean close enough.
Okay.
Oh, the title's still invalid.
Daniel's
Hey,
here.
Daniel, how's it going?
Daniel's a Gringo.
And there's Sean Rod.
I just put the goofy Gringos in there for Scrap Rod. Okay, so I guess I don't know. Twitch isn't letting me do it. Put the thing on, so.
Oh well. Nobody likes Twitch anyways.
No, bunch of dirty
better, Chris?
What's that?
You feeling any better?
I feel kind of bad today, but not horrible.
Well, that's some valuable scrap there, Scrap it all.
It is, man.
What?
You could have sold that on eBay for like $3.
I actually bought that on eBay for $20.
You bought that on eBay?
Hey, Roger. Yeah, for just scrap. You think I
Hi,
lost money?
Roger.
Roger Daniel. Scrap Rod, he was early.
There's Mr. Southern Scrap Bucket. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, man. So this is what I'm scrapping. I'm going through all of my magnets covered in screws, and I'm separating the different screws and the washers and the nuts, and so that's my productivity project.
You're really talented.
Hi, Ron.
No, I'm not. Hey, Ron, shoot.
Hey, Ron, shoot.
Nice to meet you. Is the fire out yet, Sean?
No, it's not. The building is a total loss, but it's still glowing over there.
I forgot to tell Jerry about that. We went to that thing. Hey, babe.
Luckily, everybody made it out.
Remember that covered bridge chip factory we went to? It burned down today. Yeah. Everybody made it out though. Yeah, we got our picture taken there. They had like a thing where you put your heads in the picture, and went there, and that's the only place I've ever seen lobster chips.
So do you have a channel, Ron?
That's
It's
like 2 a.m. in England right now.
Well, he's a hobby scrapper. He's still up scrapping.
Well, thank you for joining us. Hey, T&B Metals.
Hey,
Metals. You're really not that late.
Hey, Roger. How you doing? Southern Scrap Bucket. How you doing this evening?
What do you guys do with your screws? Like, do you guys save them, or you just throw them in shred?
I save the good ones, and then the rest go into a microwave.
I put them in a big coffee can and then put the cover on it and throw it in my shred pile.
See, I'm gonna put it in in jars, and then just sell them. Put like $5 a jar for mixed screws. I keep finding lots of good like decking screws and stuff, so I don't think there's any point in throwing those away.
Not if they're still good.
Like bolt, if the bolt has nuts, I will keep it.
I'm keeping these because I might find a nut for it, and they're good big thick bolts. I'm just weird that way.
You're weird.
No. You
You're
didn't
gonna be that little old man full of coffee cans, full of hardware. It's all rusted and bent up. I
No,
know.
just when I get so tomorrow we're going, or I am anyhow, going to a yard sale at the school. It's $20 a table, and I'm just taking all kinds of stuff over there, and then a bunch of Jerry soap, and then but stuff like that. I'm just gonna sit there and pick through this stuff and just make little jars of nuts and bolts and screws and stuff, and put them for $5.
If you sell all her soap, how is she gonna have a bath?
She'll have to make more.
Oh,
That's the incentive.
oh, I see.
Sorry,
Hey,
we're-
Shade soap. I thought she was just like you're selling all the slivers out of the bathtub.
Then scrapping PowerPoints, i.e. sockets for brass and nice, Ron. Hey, Scrap and Junk, you never answered my question on your video. Have you ever scrapped a scanner before?
Oh, I thought I did. No, I didn't. I always throw it just in shred because I didn't think there was enough worth taking one apart yet.
Have
Like
you
a
ever?
printer
So
scanner?
you've never opened one up before?
Not on purpose.
I was just curious, wondering if there was anything decent inside.
No, there's not. There's hardly anything for a board, and it's just basically mirrors and
Okay,
stuff like that.
I was just curious.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine there's any gold corner VGAs or anything cool.
No.
No, but I scrapped that Casio calculator, and it had a gold top IC chip on there, and
Oh wow.
those sell for $180 a pound.
Nice.
So
Well,
Yeah,
I'd be
Texas
fine.
Instrument will have nice chips in their boards and their calculators too.
yeah,
I found these in a little speaker from. Remember, I did that. I think it was a carbon monoxide detector.
yeah.
There was like a little speaker in there. And there's these two little neodymium magnets. They're just tiny little
Oh, nice.
things. I figure I could glue them to something like for a little drawer or something to.
Oh yeah.
But they're just so small. They keep sticking to everything, and then like I'll be throwing stuff out, and I'll see them stuck to a chunk of something. I'll be like, "Hey, those are my magnets." So I'm trying to figure out where to put them so they'll stay where they got to stay.
Yeah, I've been watching the Special Olympics in Calgary on streaming. My brother is a goaltender for New Brunswick.
Have they
Oh,
played
nice.
yet?
Yeah, they play quite a few games. They're playing right now against PEI, maybe.
Hi
Oh, yeah.
Mike, how's it going?
Hi, Mike.
Like,
See, I noticed you, nobody else did.
I noticed it. I
Thanks,
was waiting
Mike.
for Sean to stop talking because I didn't want to interrupt him.
I don't mind interrupting people.
Sorry.
'cause
Don't be sorry.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Mike is in the house.
yeah, my scrapyard gave me a little keychain with a little rare earth magnet. It's what they use there, just so you don't have you're not carrying around a big ceramic magnet. Oh,
Fancy you.
well, I lost it, but they gave me one.
then it gets all stuck to your change and everything else. And
Well, yeah, that I had it hanging on the shift knob on the truck, and I don't remember what happened to it. Like it's just not there anymore. So I'm like, oh, I must have knocked it off, or
Is your guys' coins magnetic?
yeah. Well,
Really?
the newer ones are
Pathetic.
like the dollar coins and all that are.
Wow. I didn't know that.
yeah, they're not even.
Quarters are too. There's
Yeah,
like
they're not even nice enough to give us aluminum.
Yeah, a nickel's not even nickel.
no, they're all steel with like alloys, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
But well, what are yours made out of in the States?
Probably mostly zinc. Probably.
Oh,
I don't know. They're not magnetic though. They're not
Oh, man.
copper or nickel or silver or anything good anymore.
Well, if our dollar goes any lower, then we can always sell it as shred.
Maybe it'll have a collector's price to it here soon.
I got in my pickup for the road radio, I've got the mic, and instead of having a little hook for it, it's got a rare earth magnet, and it just sticks to the plate, and it's like very strong. But I didn't realize it was $50 when I just saw it at the shop, and I said, "Oh, I'd like to have that," because too many times people have nailed it with their knee or something like that and then wrecked the little thing it slides into.
Hi, Earl.
Earl Fowler, how's it going?
Hi, Earl. Mike says copper and zinc, a mix. That's what.
No, Mike says copper and zinc. T&B Metal said copper and zinc. I happen to know there is no copper in your coins, Mike.
How do you know? You don't live here.
I have traveled through your lands, though.
Maybe they're made out of DB Cooper.
Yeah.
You've traveled through our lands. Is that why our country is falling apart?
It is.
Because we let
I traveled at a low speed. I was like, I couldn't believe, like, especially in Texas, I could not believe how fast truckers drive. Like, I'd be doing 65 miles an hour, and I'd be like, wow, this is really good. And then some guy would go flying past me, and I'm just like, what? What the hell?
You, the weirdest highway I've been on in the States so far is that one that goes through Salt Lake City. Boy, there are a bunch of retards on that highway.
Oh, just a second.
There's a set screw on that fan. Cooper is the new copper. You heard it here first.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I remember I was on the CB. A cop went flying by me and had to be doing about 75, 80 miles an hour, just goes flying by. And then like less than half a mile behind him, this yellow Peterbilt just goes whipping by me too. And I was like, hey, you got a cop ahead of you? He says, yeah, I know. I'm staying about a half a mile behind him.
Well, Montana is all 80 mile an hour.
Yeah, it's just like as a truck driver, I've never felt the urge to drive that fast in a tractor trailer. It just always seemed ill-advised. Like I know what the stopping power and everything is on them. Like,
well, you got more tires. You should be able to stop faster.
Yeah, I know. With 80,000 pounds on there.
You're way too cautious. You need to come hang out with me for a while.
Oh, I do not. I can just imagine. And Mike's got the worst highways, I think, in the States and Michigan. Like all through Detroit there. They're all grooved, or they used to be anyhow. They were grooved where because they got these great big scrap haulers. And they were like just rutted the pavement. It was awful.
Well, the last time we went through Detroit, it was friggin' awful. The roads.
Yeah. Oh man. I like when I have rocks stuck to the magnet.
How can you have rocks stuck to a magnet?
You tell me. I'm guessing there's iron in them.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
But, yeah.
Maybe it's part of a meteorite. It might be worth something.
Yeah, I should get that X-rayed. Oh, that's good, Mike. Yeah, I couldn't believe the like you'd get stuck in that rut and then you'd like try to go into the next lane and like it was hard to get your truck to get out of the ruts, like to get over. And that was like the worst for accidents in the winter, like going through, I think it was I-75 there through Detroit. Like you'd come around a corner and there's just like cars everywhere all over the ditch. And I don't know if they just didn't change to winter tires or what the deal was.
So I drove a U-Haul from Washington State all the way to Portland, Maine, and you'll never guess which state had the nicest roads.
New York.
Out of what's that?
New York.
No, New York's were awful. It was West Virginia.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like. You were going to Maine,
Portland, Maine. Yeah.
and you went down through West Virginia.
I just followed the GPS. I went through
Oh.
Idaho, Montana. What?
You followed the
Great.
GPS.
He's great.
That's the problem.
I didn't hear a word you said.
I just I always figured you'd go across 90, but the I always had. Oh, hi, baby.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey, hi.
Hey,
Jerry.
Jerry.
Hello.
He's
Hello.
going to trivia night tonight.
I'm going to trivia night, indeed.
Nice. I
Good
love
luck.
trivia.
Thanks.
Good luck at trivia night.
I've had that stupid GPS lead me astray so many times.
Hi, baby. Oh yeah. When we were down in LA, and a friend of mine had let us take. We flew down and got a rental car, but he let me take his GPS. That you just kind of stick to the windshield or whatever. And it was awful. It kept on like turn right at the next exit. So we'd get off at the next exit, and then we'd be in like going through some slums, and then it'd bring you back onto the highway. So you go along the highway, and then you come back out onto the highway. And it kept doing that to us. And then finally I just said, unplug that thing. We ended up in Hollywood. Oh, look at your glasses.
I need to ask Nice Junk if he likes my
Okay.
glasses.
He'll-
Very, very nice.
Yeah, should I wear them to trivia night? Let's take a vote.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
As long as they bring you good luck.
You know, she asked me because I'm the only one that has style here.
Yeah, I know. She picks all my glasses. I don't have the one time I picked my own glasses. Didn't
And then you ended
No,
up
no.
with ladies' frames.
I'm just not allowed anymore.
You ended up with ladies' frames.
Yeah. those old school 80s like big golden metal frame. Yeah.
Yeah, the aviators.
Yeah, not as cool as aviators, but close.
Good night, Ron.
Okay, take it easy, Ron.
Thanks for stopping in, Ron.
Happy scrapping. Yeah, I do love her, Mike.
That's heavy.
Do you need a hand lifting that?
It's a piece of zinc. It's just really heavy for its size. I'd
Well,
weigh
they
it,
just
but
drive off the road in the summer too, Mike. That's crazy. I know that going through Detroit was like so. It was you're going fast, but people are so close to each other, and they pull out in front of you in the truck, and like you have to start backing off because they're just sitting like 10 feet in front of your bumper. And I don't know what it's like getting into an accident in Detroit, but I didn't want to find out.
Don't know.
1.75.
Yeah, we asked YouTube to not notify you.
Yeah.
What man's trash? Hey, I got notification. Hey, Mike, how'd your day go? You get a lot done?
Hopefully
I
you
gotta-
got half that mountain scrap right now.
Look at that router. That's a big old router.
That's a good router.
Not anymore.
A guy you work with?
Cut you,
Boring day. Yeah, he must have
cut
just
you
been
off.
sitting around
Cut you
doing
off of
nothing.
what?
What?
Driving.
Oh, driving. Okay.
The he's probably mad because you stole some scrap from him. He was probably heading to the dump, and you were gonna get there ahead of him.
So what's this, Chris? Mike's got a blue wrench, but he took your blue wrench away.
Oh yeah, I don't really care. I'm not petty like Mike.
It's
Oh.
because HH is, well, we all know.
I'm a grown up.
Thinking of grown-ups,
Yes.
That's Right Recycling's not in here.
Oh, that is
Oh yeah,
true.
he said he was setting his alarm. What a liar.
He is a liar.
Mike,
Look
you
at
should
that. I got
text,
3 free magnets.
Mike, you should text him.
He probably is in here. He's just lurking.
So
Yeah.
my
Hoping
video
we're going to say
tomorrow.
something nice about him, but we're not.
Let me. Oh no, I have to go in. Hold on.
Oh, Daniel, so the wrench is a moderator. So if Mike doesn't like you, he can throw your ass out. He can also put links up, all kinds of great stuff.
Okay. Daniel.
Yeah, he'll probably put us all in a timeout.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't been thrown out of here yet.
Give it time.
There.
How does this thing come apart?
There, Daniel, you should have a wrench now. I really don't know what anybody does with the wrenches, but
I know I have a wrench in Scorpion's lives, but I don't even go on the lives, so I don't know why I have
Calm down.
on whose live?
Scorpions.
He does lives?
Not in a really long time.
I thought it was just Jericho doing his lives.
Oh,
Whatever
maybe.
happened to Jericho? Is he still like doing Jericho things?
Yeah, he's still doing Jericho things. He's just not part of the Scorpion clan anymore.
Oh, okay.
He got kicked out.
Downsizing of the shop. Downsizing of the shop.
Scrap Rod's back.
Hey, Scrap Rod, I sent you an email last night, buddy.
Hey,
Wanna go-
crap.
Hello, Scrap Rod. Thanks for joining us.
Well, I'll see if I can get you a screwdriver, Mike.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, Daniel's got a wrench.
Good.
Here you go, Mike.
Tell me what you can do with the wrench, Daniel. Go and play around with it.
Take it.
Oh, boot, you waste Mike out.
Take it. Fine.
Nobody needs it, Daniel.
Ooh, what is under the mystery?
Barry Bonds didn't need steroids either.
No, he really didn't. Oh, wow. Why would they put a cover over that?
I see that a lot. I don't understand it. It's on a lot of the satellite receivers and stuff here.
Yeah, it's not even
Hopes up. That's
stainless.
What's it for?
just to get your hopes up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I figure it's like they're shielding something, but I don't know what.
Well,
Well,
I always
sometimes,
thought it was like a Kinder Surprise egg.
sometimes there's little chips in there, but they're just
Not
a
on
bunch
that
of
one.
little MLCCs.
And that's why his is empty, because they're not allowed Kinder Surprise eggs in the States.
I know, right? Because we're too dumb and we choke on toys.
You guys really don't have Kinder Surprise?
No,
No,
they're
they outlawed them.
Really?
because people choked on the toy.
Really? I thought you guys were just joking.
No.
No. Like who? Anyways, people are
Well,
just
anyways, why would you give a toy or a thing with small pieces to like a 2-year-old? Hello.
Are these the same people that are hiding their pistols in the back seat with the kid in the car seat?
Yeah, yeah. Those ones.
why? Why a heat sink? And I mean, there's nothing there. Well, I'm not complaining. That's a nice chunk of aluminum.
Yeah, you probably have TV. There, if you can watch, Dan's got some things. Oh, you're not in Canada though, but kind of just showing like the different things. But you're in the States. You can go on Board Sort and you can sell the stuff to Board Sort.
And you know what? You can watch E-Waste Mike's lives. They're very, very
Crap,
informative.
Rod, it's me.
Yep.
But you have to like. He only gives you one question a day. So
Yep. Make it count. And And make sure you remember what he said.
Yeah, because if you ask him twice, he's gonna ban you.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, we're supposed to be
Oh,
actually.
there's Scorpion. That's the first
Around.
time I've ever seen Scorpion here, or it's That's Right Recycling, just pretending
Hi,
to be
Scorpion.
Hey, Scorpion.
What's about to end, Mike?
Oh, probably answering questions.
Oh,
He's probably fed up with everyone's crap.
well, I'm glad I don't ever ask.
I include myself into that too. So
I don't blame them.
that right there is a flat pack, no gold tab. They
Right.
sell, I think, for like $1 or $2 a pound. If they had a gold corner on that, then that would be a gold corner BGA flat pack, and they sell for $15 a pound. So
Holy.
there you go, TMB Metals. Question and answering. Yep, that's what I thought. Well, Mike, I'm here to answer your questions. You need to know anything about e-waste? Because you came to the wrong place.
How's the chili going?
Bueller?
So,
Oh, good.
Scorpion, where's your alter ego? That's Right Recycling.
Won't be
Oh,
long.
awesome. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you found
I
it.
can hang out with the cool people.
Maybe I'll open my package right now on the live.
Do it.
I'm gonna go get it.
My package from Mike was supposed to show up today, but it got delayed, so it won't be here till tomorrow. I was hoping to show you guys some of the goodies, but it's stuck in Seattle or wherever I'm from.
Well,
What's
isn't he on vacation all the time, Scorpion?
Okay.
What's everybody else having for weather right now?
Just cold.
It was
Windy.
nice. We had like plus 11 yesterday, and then today it was 0.
We had like -8 or 9 today, and tomorrow, and the next few days are supposed to be +8.
I'm very upset with my package. There was no love note in it.
What?
Oh, yeah. Customs probably took it out.
Oh, that is nice.
Is that your
What'd
goal?
you get? Oh, my package.
Yeah, it's the only package that's being sent to me.
Oh, you got the
Oh, no.
recycle coin as well?
What's that?
You got the recycle coin as well?
I don't
No.
know if that's the recycled one. I don't think so. I think this one is
That's Lady Liberty.
one Troy. Yeah, it doesn't. It and then there's an eagle on the other one on the other side.
Yeah,
This
Mike.
is
I know
one
you
Troy
told me.
ounce, 0.9995 silver, fine silver.
Mike
And
did
then-
include a love note, but he included some Earl treats in my box.
I'm afraid to. I don't want to take this out of the bag, but wait. I guess I might have to.
Well, don't lose it. You can't find it with a magnet.
I know. That's crazy.
Isn't it
It's so
crazy that
small, eh?
Yeah. But it's 1 gram.
Yeah.
Hi, LLJ Airsoft.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, that's
He was in here last time.
really cool. Yeah, he was in here.
You guys want me to weigh these heat sinks? Little guessing game?
Sure.
See what's underneath them? Oh, weigh them.
No, how much? There was nothing exciting under them except for that one flat pack.
Hey, Scrap It All. Thank you very much, buddy.
You're welcome. Well, you're the one who won, so you're welcome.
I know, but still, you know, it was a very nice thing. Very nice prize. Hey, baby, look what I got. That is a gram of gold. And there is a silver coin.
Ooh, she's a looker.
I'm going to sell that silver coin at the yard sale tomorrow
Oh,
for
yeah.
$12.
Or Theo, you
It's,
guys popper that
Yeah, it is really nice. Eh?
That's Athena, I think.
No, that's Lady Liberty.
Oh, lady, is it really?
Yep.
Look at
4.65 ounces. Not too bad. Quarter pound of extruded.
Oh, I see
You
the
didn't
building in the
let me guess
background.
how much it weighed.
Cool.
4.65 ounces.
You didn't let me guess first.
We already know your guess.
And you were right. It was under 100 pounds.
Did you feed them? Oh, thanks, babe.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's
What?
cool.
Did you goop yourself?
No, they're Torx heads, and I don't have that bit in here.
Oh, just use
I'm
a
out.
hammer.
See ya.
Just use a hammer.
Oh,
I
I haven't got to see your. I played your video, Mike, but it was playing in the background. I didn't get to see it. So these guys were telling me I got to go see all these computers.
Great video, my friend.
Yeah, he just watched it, but he didn't actually watch it.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
I didn't like. I just had it. It just went into a loop or whatever. Like things were playing on the computer, and I was doing dishes and cleaning up and stuff.
And then he just commented, "Good video, friend."
Yeah, great, awesome video, my friend. Or what is it? There's a great video, my friend.
Great video, my friend.
Great video, my friend. No, you weren't in my pocket this time, buddy. Next time. I don't know where that right is.
He only wishes you were in his pocket.
Maybe you
Yeah.
do.
I just wish I had a pocket that big. I can't believe that's right. Said he was setting his alarm and still doesn't show up to do his moderating duty.
Hey, I got one.
What?
I found a bit that'll work.
Oh,
Oh,
congratulations.
I would hope so. In that set of bits you got there.
Well, no, but it's a T25. I didn't think I had one that big in this kit, but apparently I do. Apparently I do. So tomorrow, my video is something I have never done in my entire life, and it actually works.
Where? It's not
What?
swearing?
What?
Is it swearing?
No, my scrapping.
Oh, I just trying to figure out what you hadn't done in your entire life.
If you watch my video tomorrow, you'll see.
I might watch.
I used to swear like this. I used to swear like a sailor.
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah.
You're like Scrap Man, just give it up for Lent.
I wasn't a Christian for like 22 years.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Were you raised Christian when you were young, though?
I was.
No. I was so happy when I didn't have to be a Christian anymore.
So what's the video about Scrapadilly?
He's not going to tell us.
He usually tells me, but he forgot to tell me this week.
Well, I scrapped a stator and I removed copper.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Yeah, spoil the video, LLJ says. LL Cool J.
I'm building a solar system for a 22-foot car hauler. Placed the order a few minutes ago.
Oh.
Then going to work on the house trailer is the test build.
How? What?
It's going to work on the house.
What?
Trailer is, I don't know. It's hard to tell if the punctuation's supposed to be there or not. There's a lot of periods and no capitals after it. Maybe it's supposed to be commas.
I removed the copper from a stator and I didn't have to cut the wire at all.
Wow.
Nice. You should have done a video on that. Oh, you did. Now I'm excited to see this video. That's something he's never done in his life. I
know, right?
I bet you it's just throw something in the shred pile.
Oh, I got 2 pounds of copper from it.
That's nice. I've never had one hit 10,000.
I don't even do shorts.
You used to do your joke of the day and then you quit. Loser.
I quit. Yeah. I don't know. Wasn't doing any good.
How?
Nobody liked them, so
Sometimes I thought they were funny.
that's right. Recycling liked them.
Yeah. He's your fanboy though. Rockstar.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the rock star in his life.
I'm the #1 fanboy, apparently.
No,
No,
you're
you're-
Mike's #1 fanboy.
Get it right.
That is Dan's #1 fanboy.
Ah. Well, I'm stumped here.
I did a video the other day, but my GoPro messed up and it was on an autoclave, one of those blood analyzing machines.
Oh shit, that would have been cool.
You already did one, didn't you?
No, I never did one yet. I was just starting to. I might have to edit a little bit. For some reason, it's almost like my GoPro gets cold when it's extremely cold outside, and
Those GoPros have such problems.
They're very temperamental.
they are.
I thought they were prone to overheating. You would have thought that'd be great to have it out in the really cold weather.
No, so did I.
Wow.
I took the time to go through.
Cover your ears.
wire and sort of stripping.
Watch your head.
Sorting wire is just a mind-numbing adventure.
I've been enjoying it this week.
Yeah, but you're sick, so you don't want to think.
Yeah, no, I just like it's so cold out. I just bring buckets of stuff over and I cut the wire and sort it all out. I got like little pails of #1 and #2 and
You play with #2?
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh, ha ha ha! I get what you're getting at there. I've been doing a lot of that #2 as well.
Huh.
Not in a bucket though.
Maybe you should. Well, there's a motor there.
That is a motor. Now take the wire out without actually cutting it.
That's tomorrow's video. Pay attention.
All right, but can't you do it this one?
No, this is not the right kind of stator. I mean, actually, you can do that with this kind, actually.
You can.
But I did it with your regular stator, you know.
I'll be dipped. You're not actually going to unwind this whole stator, are you? Like 14,000 miles of wire? Just unwind.
Nope. Just watch the video tomorrow.
But I want to know it now.
Become a member and you can get early access.
Really?
Yep. Not yet.
Free?
No, it's my membership is 99 cents a month.
That's so much.
I had 2 members, but now I'm just down to 1.
Is that American or Canadian?
It's American.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know why I'm taking this thing apart.
That's like $140 Canadian money.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, that is a little too much. But
Do I get a shirt?
no,
What
You-
else do I don't get?
right now you get nothing.
If I join, do I get a shirt?
Yes. Hey, that's stainless. Wow.
Nice.
I'm joining.
What do you guys do with these? Like, do you get breakage or something for them, or is it just shred?
Shred.
Okay.
My yard just calls it shred. There's not enough aluminum in them.
Okay.
But I've heard some yards will take them as breakage, which
I wonder if you can pound that out of the middle. Maybe I'll give that a try one day.
So
No.
has your scrap it all?
yeah.
Has your video hit 1 million people yet?
No, not yet.
So you got
But-
2 million on the channel.
But I hit 2 million views total for the channel on the 29th yesterday,
Wow, good for you.
which is absolutely mind blowing.
Right?
So
Does
thank you
anybody
guys
put these open?
for contributing to the 2 million views. I am blessed.
Nobody does? Okay.
What? What, Chris?
Does anybody cut these open? Oh, wait.
What are they?
I agree, Daniel. I
They're
will
like a
not.
filter thing. I don't know. They're on the ACs and
Oh, yeah.
refrigerators and stuff.
Yeah, they're easy to do.
Yeah, I just like I see a lot of people at the scrapyard that just throw them in with their tubing, but then they get the tubing downgraded because there's like a steel filter inside.
That and some, like, what do you call that stuff? The silica dry beads or whatever.
Yeah, and then but in each end on most of these ones anyhow, there's two like steel screens.
Yeah,
holding the stuff in, and they hit that with the magnet and they're downgrade the whole thing of tubing. I'm like, well, why wouldn't you just cut those off? And even if you don't feel like cutting them open, at least just cut them off so you get your tubing price. Like,
I don't think some people realize that there's steel in there. Desiccant. Thank you, Roger. That's the word I was looking for. Look at that cute little armature.
Dano. I work with like 3 different Danos.
I'm just straight Dan.
You can call me Dan.
As a kid, I was always called Danny. I hated that because you'd always get some old drunks like start singing, "Oh, Danny boy, the
Oh,
pipes."
Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
You know, it's like, why are you singing this to me? Like, you're an idiot.
Oh.
Oh, those are tightly wound.
It's just like you don't sing Roxanne to a girl named Roxanne. They hate that song.
Right.
I've never met a girl named Roxanne. Oh yeah, I do. I know. I assume her name's Roxanne. We just call her Roxy.
Because the song is about a hooker named Roxanne, right? So they take offense for some reason.
Yeah, whatever. Daniel, my brother, you are older than me.
Well, I got another e-waste pickup. I filled the trunk again today.
Is that the video you put out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
I got most of the wire cut up, and I got another almost 2 barrels full.
Oh yeah, I think you're.
Thinking of wire. How's your guys' ball coming along? Here's mine.
Non-existent.
You haven't started it yet?
No, I've got a bunch of copper bits for it, but that's very nice.
Let's weigh it. What is everyone's guess? How much does the
Dan,
ball weigh?
Under 100 pounds.
I'm gonna go under 1 pound.
I'm gonna go 2 ounces.
Well, we'll see who's closest.
All I know is that ball's not as big as Scrapman 69's balls.
No.
Wow, not even close. It's only 0.85 of an ounce.
I win.
I was close.
Yeah, I haven't started making mine yet.
Well, you got 11 months to go.
Yeah.
Oh, I got all kinds of time.
I know I'm not winning, so I'm good. And
So
Scrapman
what
doesn't even know what the prize is yet, so it could be.
There is no prize.
Well, he said someone's going to get something,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know.
I'm just
I want
hoping
some, like,
everything
Kentucky-
melts here so I can get the trailer here to do this
I'm thinking
bread
Dave
run.
number 2 and making one humongous ball. Like,
Yeah, do it. Sean, do you have a trailer hitch in your car?
No, I don't. I've thought about it.
Daniel wins. He was the closest.
What was it?
He guessed 1 ounce and it was 0.85.
Oh, really? That's all.
Yeah.
The because we have a little 4x6 utility trailer that we pull on our Honda, and it's awesome. Like, then I don't have to, if I don't just picking something smaller up, I don't have to take the truck into town and blow $75 in gas. I can do it for $35.
But the only problem I have with that, I would round that trailer right up, and and I've got like 321,000 on the car.
Well,
So T&B, my yard takes all insulated wire at the same thing, so
Yep.
the ribbon wire goes in with that.
Same with my yard. It's so nice.
yeah, that was a good one, Scorpion. That's the biggest one I've ever seen, I think.
Yeah, that was a really nice payday. What, with $3,500 or something, or
Yeah.
It was very nice. Yeah,
And that's not e-waste. Like that's just scrapyard stuff, right?
I cashed in last year my copper and brass and wire and extruded, and I think it came out to like it was $3,300.
Wow.
but you know, even Mike's e-waste payout from last week was pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah, he has a lot of really good ones. Well, he doesn't go down until they're big enough. Like
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean that's what, like 2 months of scrapping or something. I mean that's
but that's not including his all of his other scrap. That's just his e-waste that he takes there.
right. Yeah, that's not including his copper and shred.
and now there's no excuse for not doing that like constantly when he has this mountain of computers.
He'll be renting the good on gas U-Haul van and then a U-Haul trailer to pull behind it and fill that up too.
He'll be dreaming about mid-grade boards in his sleep.
You guys ever dream of scrap?
No,
You
No,
never do.
I have dreamed of recycling, but not actual scrapping.
you are one sick puppy.
I
I know if I get this dump contract, then it'll be good. I think.
Who's got the scratchy audio?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Is it
Where's
me?
me? Where's me?
Must be Sean Rad.
Is it you, Sean?
No, it's not me.
Someone is farting.
I don't hear it anymore. What was that?
That was my chair. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, sure it was. The what is
Scorpion, go wake up Chris.
what's 55 in a drop cord?
You know what? One man's trash, those keyboards, just cut the cords and leave the friggin' keyboard at the dump. Really, they're not worth picking up.
Nope.
Well, they are, because then you can send all of the silver Mylars to Shark.
Yeah.
I sent all my boards that I had, my keyboards, to the auction, and I did quite well at this last auction.
Nice.
Keyboard?
Yeah, I got $10 to $15 for two keyboards.
Oh, like working ones.
Yeah, and I had 32.
Wow. Copper spring.
How do you get so many working keyboards?
There was a lady that was on Marketplace looking to get rid of keyboards. They used to have a computer shop, so I said, I'll take them, and she said, okay.
Oh, wow. That's all right.
$10,000. Wow. That's awesome,
Wow.
Mike.
So I'm trying to get stuff ready for the next auction.
I'm sorry.
We have one every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think we got one in maybe on the 20 something, or I don't know what, third Saturday I think in March.
Well,
If you Google Sunset Auction Limiteds, you will find the website of the auction.
I'm not bidding on anything in New Brunswick.
Yeah, there's no free shipping.
well, we have an auction starting tomorrow, and some big ass generators, some big ass motors.
You're going to that, I assume.
It's online, so
Oh, it's only online.
yeah.
When do you have to pick it up by?
Well, it ends on Wednesday, so you'll have like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So, like that one I sent you on via text, that big generator. That's there.
That's from that auction.
Yeah,
I should bid against you on that.
you probably should. And they'll dump it on your ass.
What are you doing with the Mylar, Scorpion? Are you shredding it and then trying to recover the silver? Or?
He just collects them.
That's what I've got tons of that stuff. I pull all the ones out of the microwave panels too.
Really? Why?
Because when I first started scrapping, somebody said there was silver in them, so I just started pulling them all. And then, so now I've just got like while I'm scrapping the microwave, I just rip that front mylar off and throw it in. I've got so many bins full of stuff like that. That's what's overwhelming.
Yeah, well, maybe you get rid of it.
Yeah, I even take the ones off the laptop keyboards.
Oh yeah, I don't even touch laptops anymore.
You know, like open up one of your CRT TVs and just start shoving Mylars in there and off. Like, really?
Look who it is.
Holy shit.
Friends.
That's right, recycling. Hey, buddy.
I gotta tell you, friends would show up when they said they were showing up.
Hey, that's right, recycling. I'm actually happy to see you.
Hey, that's right, recycling.
Now
Even
get to work. You got people to boot here.
Well, I'm just hoping that he calls me Rockstar again, so I'm buttering him up.
Yep.
I wish I could dumpster dive. I'm just like too old and fat.
Wow.
What you need is a little skid steer or something. You can just tip the dumpsters over.
Like Mike the Scavenger, man. He's like, it's amazing how he can jump into a dumpster. He's got so much energy.
I meant to watch some of his videos this week. I guess I never did.
Oh, I enjoy watching Mike the Scavenger.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Watch your head. Watch your head.
The
He is funny.
So the Scorpion's copping, probably on traffic duty or something. He's like on his phone waving people. try to stay with the live. His knees will be trash in a few years. Mine are trash, and I don't even dumpster dive.
You have a migraine? That's right, recycling?
Eyeballs are hurting. Probably Scorpion poking him in the eyes while he sleeps.
Could be. T&B Metal says he's too fat to jump in dumpsters.
So I heard silk
Join
screen, the silk screen screens. I can't remember if it's silver. There's something valuable in those silk screens. I don't know what it is, but
Apparently in tanning beds, their ballasts have something like 4 or 5 pounds of copper a piece in each ballast.
wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder how I can get a hold of a tanning bed.
Just go to the tanning place.
So they should do take a half hour. I just need a half hour tan.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't think you can scrap them when they're still there.
Oh, don't try and challenge me. Can you imagine that? You just put your clippers in your pocket and a screwdriver and head in.
You need to get Jerry to film that. If you need to do that and have her film it.
I don't know if they let you couples tan. Maybe.
The backsides of eyes are hurting. What? I don't know what's wrong. You must have watched the Scorpion video, and now you're like hurting.
I actually don't know why I'm doing this.
Why you're doing what? Scrapping?
Pulling off this board.
Because you're
scrap it all.
socially awkward, and you would prefer to scrap than to
Okay,
look at us.
there is something.
Well, guys, I need to go.
Why? It's not like it's late. there.
Why is it
It's only 11 o'clock.
number 1 or number 2?
Maybe both.
Yeah, I usually let them both go at the same time.
See, I always do number 2 first, and then 2 minutes later I have to go pee. I don't get it. Must be an old guy thing.
Yeah, you're old. Prostate troubles.
I won't even discuss that. It's like I'm up to like 17.85 times just to go, to
So
the
what is
bathroom.
the 8.85? That's just where you almost make it to the bathroom.
Exactly. That's the dribble down the leg.
All right, Sean, we have a good one, buddy.
Take
You
it
too.
easy,
You
man.
guys have fun tonight, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
You bet.
Have
Take
fun,
it
buddy.
Hey.
Most scrap yards in Florida will not buy X-ray machinery. Well, good thing you don't live in Florida anymore.
Well, you know what? They say they won't take a lot of things, but I noticed if you alter the look, then they don't know what they're buying.
Can you please talk to Chris? He's saying that he thinks it's time for new glasses, and tell him where not to get them.
I think it's time for. Yeah. So my safety glasses I got a couple weeks ago, I ended up putting them on the other day for the first time, and I started volatile vomiting.
Really?
Yeah. So I have to trade them back, but because I didn't say anything within 2 weeks, they're only giving me a shop credit.
They just made
What
you
they're
like.
trying to do? Give you a shop credit?
Yeah, they're only giving me store credit.
Oh, so you can get another pair of faulty eyeglasses.
Glasses that are going to make me puke. Yeah.
Why'd they make you sick?
I think it's the wrong prescription. It's the first time they ever did that to me, but Zenny Optical's usually been pretty good, but
Oh
That's
yeah,
all.
you got yours at Zenny. I got mine this time at something called I Buy Direct, and they're all right. Like they, just cheap frames, flimsy and that. But my eyes have no problem. Are you out of here?
Yeah.
Good luck, baby. I'll be right back.
Bye, Jerry.
bye, Jerry.
Bye.
There's a magnet.
Yay.
It's a ring.
I gave up my Costco membership, one man's trash. I refused to pay $60 a year to be treated like cattle.
I'm not struggling with anything. That's right. Recycling. Pay attention. If you want to talk crap, make sure you do it when I'm actually struggling with something.
The last time I checked LLJ, it was $2.50 a pound Canadian and $1.25 for dirty.
I like people criticizing my scrapping skills or lack of skills or whatever it may be.
See you, buddy. You have a good night, Mike.
Makes me grumpy.
You have a good night, Mike.
Take it easy, Mike. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in.
And I'm sure that you're going to be lurking all night long anyway, so.
He's actually probably really tired today.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll have a video tomorrow. His shop, he moved a lot of stuff in his shop today to make room for all those computers.
Yeah, but I thought he was going to get a storage unit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he probably still will have to, but he probably wanted to see how much he could get in his shop, and then he would know what size storage unit to get. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I wonder what's under there.
Stuff.
Motor. It's a DVD player. That's right, recycling. That's what I'm working on.
What?
So quiet in here when Mike. When
And of course, I put away the screwdriver prematurely.
That's a nice set.
Yeah, I've been really pleased with it.
Hey, bye, babe. All right, what do we?
What's under what?
Oh, Mike left. Bye, Mike.
What's under there? Nice junk. I don't know what are you talking about.
Whoops.
Okay, what do we got here? What did I miss? Not too much, eh? Mike's crashing.
How's River doing?
He's better. I'm letting him, like, we're not supposed to. He's supposed to be on the leash at all times, but I'm letting him walk around in the yard by himself. I just don't let them out at the same time, because if I do, they fight and he starts running around. But if just him and I go out, he just walks around the yard with me, and then I'm not, like, walking around in circles waiting for him to have a crap.
Nice.
Hi, thanks. How did you get here? I gotta go lock the dogs out. Come on.
So Mike is renting a 10 by 20 unit, and it's not going to be big enough. Wow.
Right.
That
I wish I lived closer to Mike, or else I would go out give him a hand.
Oh, heck yeah, that would be so much fun.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten one computer. I think I've gotten one computer in the last 2 months.
10 by 20 units, not going to be big enough, man.
But I don't think we're actively looking for it like Mike is.
Why is that?
Computers. Like, I think Mike puts a lot of work into finding this
Well,
stuff.
and he lives in an area where there's lots of people. We don't. Well, you got lots of people in your city, but
Yeah,
James
but
and I have, like, really nothing.
No, yeah, there is nothing.
and you know what? I could find more stuff if I wanted to. I just don't want to.
I need to talk to my scrapyard, but last time I was there, they were just way too busy, and I didn't want to bug them about stuff.
Do you know them?
Well, I've been going to them for a long time. I was just telling Adam today, about 6 years ago, my dad and we were hired to clean up a piece of property.
Yeah.
And this was well before I got into scrapping, and we hauled away something like 200,000 pounds of steel off that property. So the scrapyard knows us pretty well.
But could you phone them?
Oh no, I'd rather do it in person.
So how often do you go there?
I go off island once a month. This month I got to go to the dump though to do a garbage run, so it won't be until April.
Yeah, because that'd be it'd be nice if you could have that set up for. Is the dump near the scrapyard?
It's on the way.
So could you just just pop in and ask them if they can hold stuff? Because then when you go in to bring your stuff in, you'd have stuff to take home.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. That it all depends on if the ferries are late and all that, because you have to make a reservation for the ferry back, and if you're not in line 45 minutes early, then your reservation doesn't count, and then you have to wait another 3 hours for the ferry. So, and if the ferry's late coming in, then it just throws everything off for the whole day.
Yeah.
Because I go off island to grocery shop and do all that fun stuff.
Yeah. You're just outside of Dallas, aren't you, Daniel?
Man, I've missed half the race. You guys are not very talkative tonight.
I'm eating chili.
I'm just responding to someone.
Eating chili? You're supposed to eat dinner before the live.
It was just finished now. That's why Jerry was late getting to the thing, because her friend that's got cancer, tomorrow, like, Jerry has to take her dinner. It doesn't have to, but everybody, like, picks a day, and each day somebody takes dinner because she's going to chemo right now, so she can't be home cooking. And they got like 3 kids or 4 kids or something there.
Oh, okay.
So she wanted to get the chili made before she went to this thing tonight because she wants to be able to take it to her tomorrow morning.
Is this the lady with breast cancer?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sad.
Oh, Houston, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's like, so the whole community's come together really well, though. I think they're over 15,000 they've raised for her.
That's good.
And that'll cover the drugs that aren't covered by her benefits plan. So
yeah. So Daniel Houston is from Houston?
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking his last name's not Houston.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, yeah, I mean, my name's not Scrapadilly.
No, your name's Mr. It All.
That's right.
Your first name is Scrap. Your middle
Correct.
name's It.
My middle name is It. Hey, It.
Man, oh man. Yeah, I remember going to Houston. There was it was crazy. I had to go and pick up a bunch of oil field stuff, and the malls, there was like bulldozers like bulldozing stuff out of the strip malls and stuff, like furniture and electronics, just bulldozing it all out into the parking lots because they had just had a hurricane. And so I was like, driving around. I couldn't go to any malls or anything, and then I found this theater that they had the fans going inside, but it wasn't moldy or anything. They were just trying to dry it out. So I went in there and paid like $3, and I stayed all day and just watched movies. The guy's like, just go and watch this one if you want. And all I had to do is buy some popcorn and a drink. That was it. I was like, this is awesome.
Hey, that's right, recycling. Who are you talking to? You guys have any idea? No comments? Nothing?
I don't know. I'm
gonna go out on a limb and say me. That I'm usually accused of that.
Okay, but we could be a little less aggressive in poking fun at one another.
I don't know. I enjoy poking fun at everybody.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't say not to poke fun at people. I'm just saying not be so aggressive.
Oh.
Man, if you think that's aggressive, you wouldn't like the oil patch.
I barely like you guys.
I don't know what. He still hasn't answered. I liked Houston. I wanted to go down to Corpus Christi when I was there, but I never got a chance to.
I've never been to Texas.
I like Texas. I used to think that Texas was always hot, and I was going through the north part of Texas, and I stopped to get some water for my rad, and the guy said, "Oh, the hose is around back of the garage." So I went around the back, and the hose was frozen. And I'm like, "What? Like, how is this frozen? It's Texas." But it's north desert, I guess, and then the temperature drops so much at night that it would freeze, and because it was in the shade at the back, it just stayed frozen, even though everything around it was all thawed out and melted. But
yeah, I have no doubt Texas has become one big city.
He's back into his cryptic messages again.
Yeah, well, yeah. If he was talking to me, then either he's going to leave or I'm going to leave, because I'm not going to tolerate that.
Yeah, I don't like. He doesn't answer questions straight out, so it's hard to tell
You text me all the time, Chris, acting like you're my friend, and then when you get onto lives, you talk trash about me all the time, and I'm just kind of sick of it.
Is he talking trash about you?
Well, if he's calling me a dip, you saw it.
Yeah, but he's not. I don't know if he is.
Well, I asked him, and he said, "Not Bird or Rockstar."
Yeah, I don't know. But why? So why were you joking around? Like, why would that be a joke? This is the thing I don't understand. And I'm not saying it's not a joke. I just don't understand. Like, jokes, I think are supposed to be funny, but to me that's not really joking around.
Yeah, no.
So I
would dull.
I would say that maybe an apology is in order. Now that you know that it's not taken as a joke.
My blade is dull.
That blade is dull? What are you cutting?
Trying to cut off this flat pack IC chip.
That could be why your blade is dull.
It's just copper, man. No, I bought a 50 pack of Ace Hardware brand razor blades, and I've had them for like 2 years, and I still have probably 20 of them. So they're good blades.
Are you reading that?
It part of the comment that you guys are talking about. Sorry, buddy. Oh, I appreciate that, Chris. I still don't understand, but it's all good. Water under the bridge. I just don't like being sweared at.
I do, though. Go ahead.
So
you should see some of the stuff Dan calls me.
Direct it towards Bird. He likes it.
You should hear
I'm too sensitive.
Chris's ringtone.
Hey, Smitty. Oh, you guys, honestly, I'm pretty sure I lost that Christian camp job. And
it's my fault.
I'm not really tearing much apart, Smitty, just nuts and bolts. Scrapadilly's doing a little bit of everything, I think.
Hey, Jason Smith, how you doing?
Oh, that was so funny.
So Dan, in one of his videos, he was talking about, I can't even remember what it was, tantalum capacitors or
tantalum capacitors.
And he said, yeah, I don't trust those black ones or something like that. I don't do the black ones. I don't trust those black ones. Meaning the tantalum capacitors. But I just clipped that audio out and then I put in effing racist. And then I just sent it back to him, and I was just kind of giving him the gears. And then his wife said that I should put that as my ringtone, so I put it as my ringtone as a little joke. And then he called me, and then it went off, and I kept saying to him, I gotta change that ringtone. Like if that goes off when I'm somewhere, and it went off while I was talking to the manager of the Christian camp. And I had just finished getting everything out of there, and I don't know if he heard it, because as soon as I heard the I don't trust the black ones, I ran out the door, and I'm just like, oh man, so yeah. I spent an hour trying to figure out how to change the ringtone back. So now he's got the Sanford and Son ringtone. What's this? Original Feats? What's that?
Brass. Hey, Chris. Bird.
Yeah.
Dan's favorite YouTuber watched one of my videos the other day.
Who's Dan's favorite YouTuber?
Oh my God.
Footprint.
Did you watch that piece of shit he put out today?
No, I don't watch his videos. I haven't watched one of his videos in 5 months.
I'm starting to watch him just so I can be disgusted with him.
I thought it was all right.
The last one I watched was the one that he did the catalytic converter thing.
Oh,
Well, that's been a while ago.
Yeah.
yeah, they've been steadily getting worse since then.
I just
Today,
I liked his earlier stuff, but then it just got, I don't know what the deal was, but
He's just
Well, I've been watching him for like 3 years, and I've watched all of his videos, and I don't know. It was just really cool that he
I like
watched my
Moose Scrapper. I wish Moose didn't take off.
Yeah, I like Moose Scrapper too. He was always a good guy.
I could never get into his stuff. I watched probably like 10 of them. He seemed like a decent fella.
Yeah, he's a good guy. The I liked him and Oki and Roger and
I like Oki. Oki's a good guy.
yeah.
Oh, I have
But
one of these.
and like I like Dan at K&D, except for sometimes it like there's too many videos coming out and I can't. So like I'll watch one of his videos, but sometimes he puts like 2 or so videos out in a day. And
Did him and Mike have a falling out or something? Because he used to be
I don't
on
think
Mike's
so.
lives all the time, and then he hasn't been there in like a couple months.
Yeah, but he used to go on Mike's lives all the time, and then he almost quit. He disappeared for months. Dan never did a video or anything, and then just one day, like nobody knew where he was. Mike knows him personally, so I think he knew he was all right. He was alive. He just wasn't doing YouTube, and then he just came back, and then he said he was leaving again, and then he didn't leave. Yeah, I just get like if I don't have time, I'll watch a video. But I mean, like it's sometimes there's too much stuff to do in the day, and then all of a sudden, it seems like all videos come out at the same time or something.
It does, doesn't it? Today was a busy day for videos.
Yeah, I was watching some.
Yeah, there was quite a few that came out today.
Yeah, I just like I'll catch, and lots of times I just put the a video on, and then it just goes like it has that auto play thing where it goes to the next video in the line. So then all of a sudden, like sometimes it'll be like 3 of Roger's videos all in a row, and then it'll switch to something else, and I'll be like, oh, was that a different video? Because like when you're not watching it, you can't, all you can hear is Roger talking about scrapping. Like you don't know which video it is.
Did you hear that, Roger? He just said he doesn't watch your videos.
I put Roger's playlists on.
No, I know, Chris. I'm just giving you a hard time.
So the
Of
problem
course he always puts great video friend in the comments, so you know he watched it.
Yeah. Who was hilarious? Oh, that original feats was hilarious, Daniel.
Those are nice. We're gonna. I have 3 of those.
Okay, and Dan got in trouble with YouTube.
Oh, I would sure like to hear the story behind that.
Interesting. So these are brass. They came out of this.
Yeah.
I just gotta remove 2 more set screws. You guys put in your guesses for weight.
3 ounces.
Under 100.
Hey Dan, can you have an original guess for once?
You can't.
Under 99 pounds.
Thank you. Much better.
Oh,
Okay,
so that one
I'm going to guess 7 ounces.
You think that those 3 things weigh almost a half a pound?
I have no idea. You're making me guess things that like like.
Okay, Roger, have a guess. You've been around scrapping a long time. You got to have an idea. I want to hear from Roger.
I don't weigh much. I only started weighing since I started doing YouTube.
So Chris said 3 ounces, right?
That's what I said, but I have no clue.
And Dan said 7 ounces.
So what I wanted to ask Roger is, like, how come you don't do any editing on your phone? Roger says 2 ounces.
2 ounces. I'm going to say 1.65.
Well, I think that's fixed.
1.65.
1.15.
Ah,
Man, it's so hard to tell. Like,
well, you were closest.
I got to
I
weigh
wasn't
something that
here.
what can I weigh that I know, like,
Well, that's right. Says 2.5.
So yeah, you're wrong.
I'd say he's on delay. You might want to put it on 1.5 speed for a few minutes.
well, brass is brass.
Yeah.
It
So,
all adds up.
so how many people? This is like a serious question. How many people here edit on a computer, like film on it with a camera and then edit on a computer?
Right here.
I do that now. I used to do it on the phone.
Oh, okay. So what do you like? What do you need? A pretty powerful computer to do the editing on it?
I'd only use InShot on the phone or the computer.
Oh, InShot has a computer program too?
I did. Oh well, because I have a Mac, I just downloaded the InShot
Oh,
So,
app on my laptop. Right?
so then do you have to like just upload to the cloud or something and then edit out
I
of the
just
cloud?
airdrop. I just airdrop all the video footage to the
Oh, okay.
laptop.
so Chris.
Yeah.
So I use a Hewlett Packard PC or laptop.
Yeah.
And I film on my iPhone. So I plug my iPhone into my computer and I export my footage to the computer.
Right.
And then I use Clipchamp software, which is a free one. You can pay for a full version, but I just use a free version.
What's it called? Clipchamp?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it works really great. My computer has a 500 gigabyte hard drive, and I think it has at least 4 gigabytes of RAM. Anyways, the Clipchamp software is 220 gigabytes alone, taking up almost half of my hard drive space. Other than that,
Oh.
there's nothing fancy about my computer, and it works really, really well.
That's crazy because, like, my MacBook is only 250 gigabytes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'd be screwed.
Like my shop computer, I think I have a 1 terabyte hard drive, but I know I have a whole bunch of 1 terabyte hard drives over there. And then it's also got I think a SSD drive. But I got to figure out how to not add stuff into the SSD drive, like put programs in it, because it's only like 256 gig or something like that.
Hey, Daniel, you know what? None of us knew how to do this stuff at first. You just
All I do, everything is done on my phone, Daniel. Like that's, and I keep thinking, oh, I should bring the computer over to the house because it's too cold over there to work on it. But then I'm like, it's a full desktop computer, and I've got it plugged into that 50-inch plasma as a monitor, so I kind of like that.
Daniel, what I did, because I didn't know anything about, editing or anything like that. I took just some random video of me just walking from my house to my shop, and then I used that footage, and I just would practice editing, being like, okay, what does this feature do and how does it work? And if I screwed up the video, it was no big deal because, I didn't want to upload a 15-minute video to it. I just rather practice with a 5-minute nothing video until I learned, oh, that's how you cut and this is how you do that. And
and really you can't wreck in any editing software I've seen, you can't wreck your video in it.
That's true.
Like, your video, so even if you use a good video, it's not going to do anything to that video. It makes a new video.
Yes.
Out of it. Like it can't go in and damage the file or anything.
Yeah.
I shoot in 4K by uploading 1080.
You do shoot in 4K? Oh wow.
the reason I did a practice video is because then I can intentionally be like, okay, I'm going to talk, and then I'm going to pause talking, and while I'm doing it, I'm going to walk to my shop, and then I'll start talking again. So then I had a section that I knew, okay, this is what I want to cut out, and so then I could figure out how to cut it out at the right spot, and then finish cutting it so it was a seamless transition. Because when you're making a video, you don't always, you're not always thinking of that. So when you're learning, if you want to learn how to fast forward or cut something out, you just make a video practicing what it is that you're trying to accomplish, if that made any sense.
Yeah. So like
Sort of.
in a 45 minutes of filming, I cut out probably 25 minutes, and there's probably 50 cutouts in that entire video.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can cut an hour video down to 8 minutes.
Yeah, because most of it is garbage.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it. I figure if I'm boring myself that much, then I need to cut some of this crap out, because I don't like just mindless, like somebody scrapping and not talking, and that's a lot of my, like, I'm not going to sit there and try and make small talk throughout the video because I just don't want to. Like,
that's why I can't do ASMR, because it's just like, to me, it's just dead noise.
Yeah, and like, one man's trash. He puts a lot of effort into editing, and I just have no desire to do that.
No.
Like, I won't use sound effects. I'm not gonna like try and layer. I eventually probably will try and do something, because I've got a friend who's gonna draw me or make me a video, like something to overlay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do all that on the phone, so I think I'm gonna have to like get some software on the computer, but it's gonna be like a thing that'll play over top of the video. So
I hear you, Roger. I'm really trying to stop doing the talking. Like, just not do it, because I don't want to have to edit all that out.
no, and you don't want to listen to it.
No.
Yeah, but you definitely want to edit it out if you can.
And I think that one thing a person doesn't do enough is stopping that camera.
What?
Well, you come to a certain point on a scrapping project, right? You have to go get a screwdriver. Take the 10 seconds, hit that stop record button, come back, press record, and then that's less shit you have to edit.
Yeah, I'm still going to have to edit me walking over to the camera.
Because on average, I have probably 18 video clips that I transfer over the computer and, tie them all back together, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. I usually have like 2 or 3. Because I just let the camera roll.
Yeah, see, because I know if it's garbage, I just want to stop it so I have a point in my head that I can take.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
There's a reason I stopped it, so I know I have to look to edit it.
Yeah.
What happened to Jericho? Where is he anyways?
Who?
Jericho. Because that's right, just said Jericho is the king of ums.
Yeah, I don't know. The shortcut was pretty simple for me as a beginner. Oh, shortcut. Oh, I've never heard of that one.
It's a pretty nice size transformer in this piece of junk Sony.
Yeah, Sony's are, like, I mean, not that any stereo is a good quality, but I mean, Sony's have better boards and better components than the other crap.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a lot better than I was expecting.
We got
There you
booted
go,
off
Dan.
the island once, Star.
Booted off the island. Scorpion Island. That should be. You guys should have a reality show on there.
Oh my God.
Scorpion Island. Yeah, just all of a sudden, Scorpion comes running out and smacks somebody on the back of the neck and says, "You've been stung," and that means get out of here.
He was just a little too insane for me.
Yeah, I couldn't watch those. He kept putting those lives up, and it would say Scorpion Medals, and I'd go to it, and then I'd be like, "Oh man!" Like
It's not Scorpion.
it was like it was almost like he was a monster truck announcer or something.
Yeah, it was just too much.
Too many Red Bulls or something in there.
It's bad enough we have to put up with Chris Bird.
Hey, nobody has to put up with me.
I kind of do. I'm like almost your best friend, so I have to watch.
I think Jerry probably has to.
No, she goes and does her thing. She's like, I just need my own time.
Yeah. Every once in a while, she needs some sanity, so she fucks off.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse
Yeah.
my language. I didn't mean to say fuck off.
At least you didn't mean
I
to say.
am I am sorry for saying that word.
I'm trying to curb my swearing.
Oh, I'm definitely trying to stop swearing on the videos, and it's been really hard.
I don't swear too much on the videos anymore. But I mean, what I have to, I'm just trying on the lives to not swear because I'm trying to get used to not swearing on the lives so that I can put them on HH Recycling.
So edit this part out, that last part.
No, that's the thing. I can't edit it. I'd have to download this from YouTube and then re-upload it.
No, you can do it in studio.
Really?
Do studio.
No, I think he's talking, Dan, about doing lives on his HH channel.
Yeah. What I thought would be fun is what I'd like to get a whole bunch of oil field buddies of mine and a bottle of whiskey and then sit them down on the HH Recycling channel and let them talk.
Jericho is helping Greg with watch hours, Chris. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but is it helping? Like, did it actually help when people just go and then leave?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I was laughing at that because you had been yelling at somebody in the video before, like, don't curse. I'm doing a video.
I never thought Scorpion was that kind of guy that would curse even.
Oh yeah, he swears.
Is
He doesn't do it.
Scorpion not monetized?
Yeah, he's monetized.
Well, just he was saying something about Greg's watch hours.
Yeah, they're trying. They're put that's the thing, and that kind of drove me nuts because so Jericho would stream to like 5 different things. Actually, more than that, I think, because when I went in there, I was like, "Well, where's Scorpion?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm putting this on. It's on Instagram. It's on Twitter. I don't know what all it was on, but it was on a whole bunch of stuff. And then also on like Greg's channels and then Jericho's channel. I don't think it went on Chris's channel, though. I don't remember.
I don't think it did.
But yeah, it's like it's just too much. I was going to watch it because it was Scorpion, but then it's just like a bunch of people I don't know talking about stuff I don't know, like gold panning or something like that. Although when I was picking through everything, trying to find stuff to take over to this yard sale, I found Jerry's gold panning kit. She's got like a whole set of gold panning stuff, and I was like, oh, I should take that over. It's never been used.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Is there places to do gold panning up by you?
Oh yeah.
Because I've always wanted to do that, and if I come visit you, that's something I would love to do.
Yeah, we're just off the Alaska Highway. It was like the old Yukon path or whatever.
Perfect. I even have.
Hey, Don.
Hi, Don.
Hey, Don. How you
I'm
Earl
doing?
nice.
Fowler. Oh,
That's
you were working in the
cool.
Gulf. I was. We're just like up in the Muskeg working here, but I don't really do it anymore that much. I do some gravel hauling, but that's about it.
I met Dawn through E-Waste Mike's channel.
I thought I've seen her on
Yeah.
his lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I think I might even be subscribed to her.
well,
Dawn's a nice lady.
what does Don's channel do?
She does like auction stuff of
Yeah, I
jewelry.
am. I am.
Oh, that's
subscribed.
where you guys were buying stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Mike
Dawn-
bought you the pink necklace or something.
Yeah,
yeah,
I am
there's a few
subscribed to
channels.
her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if our moderator was on the ball, he'd be putting everybody's links in here, but he's not.
Yeah. Well, I'll be right back.
You see these,
Okay.
Chris?
Yep.
Don't miss me.
There's copper in there.
Yes, I know.
You do?
Yeah.
It's not. That's not a relay.
No, I know. I used to spend 12 hours a day sitting in my truck and van pulling boards apart. And then I found out I couldn't sell e-waste.
Well, there's copper, but I'm gonna have to do it in the shop. I don't want to make a mess in here.
No. Just hit it with a hammer when you get out there.
Yeah, that's fair, right? It's just too messy. So we'll take that off, and that goes in shred.
I like Daniel better than Chris because he called us the Three Stooges. Daniel calls us the Three Musketeers.
Thanks, That's Right Recycling, for sharing her link.
Yeah, thanks.
Those ladies, they have a lot of fun. They're really friendly and very welcoming to what they do. And
I must not be subscribed because I've never got a notification of a video. So I'm going to leave here right now and go to my YouTube so that I know for sure I have it. There we go. Subscribe.
so then you know that these are brass.
What are you pulling apart there? I was on YouTube, so I didn't see it.
These things.
Yeah, there's brass in there. I never went that far. I just know
the outer case is brass.
Yeah, I just pulled everything off and I was separating everything, and then because for whatever reason I thought that we were allowed to send to board sort, and then somebody said, well, you live in Canada, you can't send to board sort, and I went back on their website and that said we couldn't send there. I was like, oh.
Yeah, there was a time that they didn't, but obviously that's changed.
Was there anybody else here that I hadn't subbed to that makes videos? Was it no LLJ doesn't make videos, does he? But I think I subbed to him. I don't know.
I don't know either.
You can just do what you can do.
It's too bad Mike wasn't still in here. It'd be fun to see Don harassing Mike.
Well, I'm sure Mike's laying in his bed watching this because he just can't get enough of us.
I don't know. I mean, if Don popped up and he saw that, I'm sure he would pipe in saying something.
He's what happens with Mike is he sits there and watches, but he's too lazy to get out of bed. So he's just watching on TV and he's going to remember. And then tomorrow he's going to do a video and then call us out on anything we said.
So you knew that he watched our entire live stream last week?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the week before when he said he was gone to bed, and then all of a sudden he pipes back in at the end of the live stream that he'd been watching the whole thing.
Right. He popped up with his alternate channels, remember? His gaming
Yes.
channel? 11 laps to go. I missed this entire race.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, I can give you a quick recap if you want.
Of the race?
Yep. So there's like a bunch of cars and they were going around and around, and then every once in a while they come into the pit and they get their tires changed and they get some fuel. They probably have a drink of water, and then they take off again, and then sometimes some of them probably hit each other.
You're sort of right, except it's not cars racing tonight, it's trucks.
Oh. Hi, Dan.
Hey,
Oh,
Hey, Dan.
Somebody's in Discord.
Who's in Discord? Kick him out.
kick him out.
Oh, Southern Scrap Bucket sent me a message.
Oh,
What,
don't,
is it
Oh,
Blake again?
Oh, I wish I had got that before now.
don't kick him. Was he wanting to come on live?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna go in. I don't know if he's still in here. I'm gonna go in and add him to the channel.
That would have been a nice treat.
Yeah, that would have been.
So we should tell everybody, because we only talked about it ourselves. We're only gonna have 4 people max on the lives. But anybody, like if there's just 2 or 3 of us up here, anybody else is welcome to come into the Discord and let us know. So why was I gonna add?
Okay, I'm going to make sure I actually did subscribe to Don's. I find sometimes my
Don's channel.
blah, 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 blah. You know, sometimes it seems like you subscribe, but then it boots you.
Yeah, I've had that happen a couple times. You guys know that channel, Chuck Gentles? I think that's his name.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
CNS Mining.
Yeah, I was subscribed to him, watched a bunch of his videos, and then one day his video came up in the recommendation, so I watched it, and I'm like, wait a minute, it says I'm not subscribed anymore. So I was like, what the heck, man? So YouTube does weird stuff. Thank you, That's Right
True.
Recycling, for doing all that. Make sure you get Chrome Culture in there.
And I just tagged Southern Scrap Bucket in the live channel, so he can.
is this on the H&H? Yeah, is this on the H&H or the Wannabe this week?
Wannabe?
Well, why can't I find it?
It's in Discord.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay.
Come on, you little monkey. There.
Okay.
8.
That thing is stuck on there, man. There we go.
Okay. So
screws.
I guess I better send Chris a paycheck now that he's finally come back to work.
We'll put it in the mail.
No, I guess I wasn't subscribed to her.
You might have been thinking of that other channel he recommended the other day.
Oh, maybe.
The yeah, I can't remember her name, but
Okay. So that channel is now subscribed to Dawn, and then I'll switch account, go to Chrome Culture, and that one subscribed to Dawn.
Yeah, I'm just going to.
make sure you guys subscribe to Chrome Culture.
Yes,
oh yeah,
because
Chrome Culture.
it's really needs some subs. I can't believe I've got 1,600 subs on Nice Junk and like 31 on Chrome Culture. It's like pathetic.
Well, you only have 9 videos though.
I know, but you've got 50 videos and 11,000 subs.
Yeah, but he also does good quality content.
All right. Well, that's the difference.
Okay, there. I just subbed to Dawn with HH too.
Nice.
So, yeah, and my content's just getting more and more horrible as each video comes out because I'm trying to not swear, and it's like turning out into a bunch of useless one-liners that make no sense.
Yeah, like what is Martha Stewart up to?
Yeah. No, wait till tomorrow. I'm sure I will get
Skirptle.
tomorrow.
Skirptle. Daniel's asking you a question.
Scrapadilly.
What was that again? You're turning. It was a Sony all-in-one music box. CD player, AM, FM, iPhone docking type of thing.
Well, I gotta leave comments too.
I will leave a comment tomorrow or after I get done the live. It's
Yeah.
I'm not techie enough to be jumping back and forth, and that was all I could do to just go and find it and sub.
So now I have to find Don again.
No way, he won? Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you. He won.
It's
What were the other options? She?
no, but it's this young black man just won the NASCAR race. That's pretty huge because historically there haven't been a lot of black people in NASCAR.
No, I
And
believe that.
his name is Rajah Caruth, and he's just a wonderful kid, and he just won the race. And
Oh, nice.
I'm really sad because this is like his third race or
Why
something.
you sad?
Well, he's still in the car, in the truck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just really cool.
But why are you sad?
Because I didn't get to see it.
Oh, do they not record those things?
Probably do.
No, I can catch a replay.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying tonight I didn't get to see it.
Oh. I'm sorry that we messed up.
I heard somebody screaming, and I was like, "What?" And I looked over, and he was already past the start-finish line. No, I'm glad I'm here. I like hanging out with you guys.
Well, I'm glad you're here too. I guess Southern Scrap Bucket must have went to bed.
Well,
I feel bad. I didn't see that. I didn't see that come in.
It is almost 11 o'clock where he's at.
Yeah, and he's probably got to get up and scrap cans in the morning.
Well. Oh, I see chips. Oh yeah, I see. Do you
What do
guys
you
see?
I see.
I
Good.
see.
I see. Let's get that.
Like, what's the smallest IC chip that's worth taking off of a board?
That's worth taking off?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it depends on who you ask. But they have to have a minimum of 3 legs per side
Oh,
for
okay.
board sort to buy them.
Oh, okay.
But they are $8 a pound.
Yeah, that toolbox video was too much for me. That was too much swearing.
Okay, now I can switch account.
Yeah, not a big fan of. I got it.
I don't mind. I don't like, I swear too, but there comes a point where it's like, oh, that's unnecessary.
There we go.
Oh boy. My magnet stuck to up there it is.
No, I realize it was real One Man's Trash. I'm not saying that it wasn't real. I go on rants too, but I just don't post them.
Oh, those are magnetic.
The
Boo.
so I just, it's just like to me there's a point where it's like, but if it's working for you, good. That's all that matters. I just don't want my channel to be associated.
Yeah. There's 2 transformers. There's one there and
Yeah.
one there. Wow.
Yeah, but only one is good.
No, they're
No.
both good. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, thinking of fuses, did you guys see that Ian went live today?
I didn't know what that was.
So
when I saw it, it wasn't live.
Okay. So he was testing a camera. Anyways, a bunch of people came in, including myself, and That's Right Recycling. So he hung around for a while, and it was fun. But then he said, "Well, okay, I gotta go." and he thought he had left. He had ended his live, but he didn't. And he got on a phone conversation with Everyday Solars, and they're talking, and we're all in the chat being like, Ian, you're still live, and he had no idea he was still live. It was hilarious. Fortunately, he didn't say anything that he would have regretted, but it was a good, probably maybe close to 3 or 4 minutes of him being live that he didn't even know he was live.
That's funny. I didn't know what, like, when it came on, it was Gordon Lightfoot playing really loud, and I was like, what is this? And it looked like he was maybe singing along with it or talking to the computer or something.
Yeah, he was.
So I was just kind of like, oh, I'm not watching this, so I just moved on.
Yeah, he eventually realized people came into the chat, so he started talking to us.
Nothing like a copyright strike there.
Right? Well, Gord's dead, so we don't have to worry about it.
But anyways, he's a granddad, but his little grandbaby is still in the hospital.
It means it's a pain in the ass. That's right.
Yeah, it means just don't do it.
Just throw it in the shred.
Well,
I'm really loving that phrase. Throw it in the shred.
That's a really good question. That's right, recycling. But they've always been copper, and there's a blue tape one there.
Yeah, I think I don't think there's much of a difference. What I hate is those ones that are layer of tape, layer of wire, layer of tape, layer of wire.
Yeah, those
are awful.
Those go with more motors, man.
I'm saving those to melt in a furnace.
Yeah, Dan, Gordon Lightfoot's awesome. He's one of my favorite performers ever.
So yeah, that's copper. Let's check the blue tape one.
Yeah, Roger, I do that all the time. I'll sit there and just keep it on, and sometimes I'll whistle really loud into the phone to see if they hear me. But yeah, I mean, like somebody walking around. I've heard people like yelling at people. I got Dan talking to his wife once. He thought he hung up, but he didn't, or he thought I was gonna hang up.
Yeah,
so I was like yelling, like, "Hey,
copper!"
I never hang up the phone. I expect
no, I know. That's why
now
I make sure I hang up before I set the phone down.
Yeah, I don't like hanging up. It's just not my thing.
You just don't like to let go.
Well, I just don't like.
I just want you to be there when I pick the phone back up.
I don't want to spend the energy to turn around, lift my finger, and hit the red button.
No, I know. It's such a pain.
Yeah, I just let other people do it.
What were you like when you had the wall phone?
Right?
Ripped it out of the wall.
Laying on the couch with the great big long cord, and then you just throw the handpiece behind you.
Yeah, just rip it out of the wall.
Oh man, I remember my buddy. We always had like the 2 foot long or 3 foot long cord on the wall phone. And I go over to my buddy's, and his mom had like 30 feet of cord, and she would walk all around the house doing housework with the phone in her ear, like. And I was like. I walked in, I was like, how's your mom talking on the phone in the living room from the kitchen? And he's like, oh, we got all these cord extensions. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So I went home and I was like, Mom, you know what we need to get? Because as teenagers, we had to stand in the kitchen and talk on the phone while everybody's standing in the kitchen or sitting at the table. So you can't talk to your friend the way you might want to talk to your friend.
Good old days, man. The good old days.
Well, I have a phone story for you. My grandmother always had the black phone that mounted on the wall.
Yeah.
Right with the dial. And then all of a sudden, Quebec telephone system says, listen, we have to put a touch tone phone in your house because it's not going to handle the rotary phones anymore.
Yeah.
They do this, and she never made another phone call in her life because she didn't have any clue how to use it.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
I was almost like that with the BlackBerry.
Oh, BlackBerry was awful.
Well, I went from a flip phone to a BlackBerry, and I had to drive back to the store and ask them to please show me how I can make or answer phone calls.
But she had dementia, so she
Oh.
just couldn't grasp onto the new phone.
Yeah. And like us looking back, those are like probably the most simple phones. Like the new touch tones when they first came out, like, you know, it was just your basic phone.
I got mom an iPad and she couldn't figure it out. So it's the same thing all over again, right?
Did you scrap it?
No, Julie ended up buying it from her.
Oh, that would have been funny if she scrapped it.
So
I think if she would have had it for like another week, she would have scrapped it.
So what? Scrap it all?
I've got this subscriber, and they said for April Fool's Day, I should make a video, and instead of scrapping something, I should be putting something back together. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
You could always.
I mean, if you have the wherewithal to do it, go for it.
I guess it depends on what it would be if you actually could put it back together.
Like a transformer.
What you
Well-
could do is put the video in reverse.
Oh
Yeah. I might do something like that just for, you know, a little silly April Fool's Day video.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
For April Fool's Day, I'm going to film myself like walking off the ice into the lake.
Are you really?
No.
Oh, come on, Chris.
That would definitely be a very foolish video, though.
I'm not doing anything for April Fool's Day.
No, I always forget about it until apparently you can't do it after noon. Noon's the cutoff for April Fool's tricks.
I can do whatever I want.
What's W385?
Who's that?
New Jersey. I noticed he started doing this zip code the other day.
Is
Yeah, I
anybody
think
found
it's
out
like-
why he does that?
No, I'm pretty sure it's That's Right Recycling doing it, just messing with us. Well, not with me. I don't even think he subscribes to me because I've never got a comment. So
He used to, but I haven't seen him on my channel in months.
Well, see, it still could be That's Right because That's Right doesn't watch you anyways.
yeah, that's true.
That is
Yeah, and Tom from New Jersey, whenever That's Right turns into Tom from New Jersey, he hates me for asking why he comments. Motorola flip phone. That's pretty cool, Roger. I not that I want a old phone turned into today's technology, but that's pretty neat that somebody could do that.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I didn't think that would be possible, but
Yeah.
what do I know? I'm just this poor little Amish boy.
Yeah, I know.
You haven't called me Amish in a long time, Dan.
I know, right?
The Amish would be so proud of you for destroying the technology.
Right?
Well-
Totally.
But you can only take a joke so long.
Yeah,
then it becomes
that's true.
Stupid, right?
That's
Wow.
true. That's why we can't only be friends with Chris for so long.
Is that right, Chevy guy?
Chevy guy.
Hey, I'm Rockstar now. Chevy guy only lasted nine months.
And I am BS.
Nintendo DS.
I'm not a Chevy guy. I'm just not a Ford or Dodge guy.
My first phone was a brick phone, Roger.
I'm a Chevy guy. Through and through.
Oh,
That's right, says I just left you a comment, Chris. Where?
Oh shit! This isn't gonna be good.
I watch you all of you guys. Well, thank you, buddy, because I watch your videos too.
I watch you too. There, that's right. I'm guilty of not watching short.
I don't watch too many shorts anymore. either.
I don't. The weird thing about shorts is I don't ever get notifications for them.
Like
So-
I'll watch 20 minutes of shorts, and I'm like a dumbass for.
Yeah, I
14
can't. No, it's. And the
Yeah.
thing is, unless you're watching shorts of people you know, they just start sending you like all kinds of garbage.
Yeah.
But the thing I don't understand is why doesn't YouTube leave you a notification when somebody puts up a short?
I don't.
They do.
Do they?
I don't get them.
I was notified on Chris's short today. That's why we watched it.
I only get notified in Discord.
I don't.
No, I got notified on your short today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and I've had the occasional Scrapman 69, but it won't notify me on his long form.
I have the bell off.
Yes. Oh, you left me a comment in Discord. Okay, I'll go look.
Well, that's not really a comment.
Wubble, wubble, wubble.
I don't see one here.
Okay, there's all the aluminum.
Scrapping videos, maybe? No.
Not bad.
No, I don't see anything new in Discord.
Okay, what do you guys want to guess of the weight of this transformer?
Chips?
4 ounces.
No, the whole transformer.
Oh, pound and a half. Oh, he left it on a video. There.
I'm going to say 2 pounds, 2 ounces. One man's trash is in for 2 pounds.
I'll go 3.
Dan's in for 3. Okay. £3 pounds, 7.95 ounces.
I was a bit off.
Yeah, but that's not bad. That's
So
have...
does that mean I won?
Yeah,
yeah, I believe so.
Yes,
wow.
that's where the only place I get the shorts notifications. That's when I go and look at the shorts after I see them pop in on Discord.
Oh, we still have more.
Oh, there you go.
There's a CD in there. Ooh, it might be a good one. This might be up Scrap Rod's alley and mine.
Well, that's all right, Daniel. I don't blame you. My stuff's not that good, so.
Oh, never mind.
I like it.
Never mind.
I guess I just like you, so I enjoy when I see you got a video come out.
I feel the same about you too, so.
It's a shirt.
Awesome wheels on thumbprints.
What?
It says have seen some awesome wheels on thumbprints. Like, do you mean like he's got a nice car or something now? I don't.
Oh no, Thub still has shit.
No.
He had a truck, and then the last video I saw, he didn't have his truck anymore. He was fixing his car up or something.
Yeah, well, he's got the truck fixed up again too.
Oh.
You're lying, Chris. Mike is hilarious.
Well, Chris, you watch tomorrow's video. You're gonna laugh your head off.
What's tomorrow?
Dan's funny
Saturday.
too.
Saturday?
Especially
I gotta go to that. I gotta go out to that freezing cold shop, and I'm gonna take a whole bunch of pairs of gloves. I might try and sell one of those breathing, like those the 3M pack with the helmet and everything. If I can get $1,500 for one, that'd be good.
So nice jump. What's your video on tomorrow?
On a drill press.
Don't you dare tell him. Oh, you told him.
I already knew what it was. I was asking for the sake of the chat.
Oh.
But it's not about the drill press.
Oh.
It's not about the drill press. It's about the comedic reactions to the drill press.
Okay. Well, don't give away too much. We don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, we don't want you to spoil
you know.
it.
What about you, HH? What you're doing Sunday?
Oh, I don't know.
You haven't made a video yet.
No, I don't have speed glass, but you can get a speed glass visor for the helmet. It's the carbon fiber flame resistant shroud on the helmet. But it's like $900, I think, for the speed glass.
See, and I just turned my head.
Yeah. I just put my sunglasses on inside the thing.
Who needs eyeballs?
I remember this guy flashing up an arc. I was helping this welder, and I'd never helped a welder. I'd never even really been around welding, and I was working on a pipe fitting crew, and the guy who I was working with had to go on holiday, so they put me with this welder, and he's like, "Here, I need you to hold this wart on the pipe here for a second." And so I'm holding the wart there, and then he flashes the arc while I'm sitting there looking at it with no protection. Doesn't say like, turn your head away or. So I had itchy eyeballs for a while.
Itchy eyeballs. That don't sound very good.
No, I guess if I hadn't if I didn't have my just regular eyeglasses on, I guess there's enough of a reflection off of the eyeglasses that it doesn't give you the full burst.
Oh.
Yeah, like a couple of guys said, "Oh man, you're lucky I got welder's flash," and he said it felt like sand in his eyes, like for a long time.
Isn't that what his videos are? Sorry, offense.
I'm sure that's plastic.
No, thumbprint's a scrapper. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's somebody else that's thumbprint. I don't know.
Plastic.
Well, you've had it, eh, Roger? Yeah, mine wasn't like it was. They were kind of scratchy a bit, but not.
Oh, none taken, Daniel.
Well, I'm very offended, Daniel.
Well, I'm not. He doesn't like Daniel. I'm going to start calling him Dan.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Maybe he'll watch my stuff. Maybe he'll watch my stuff if I just call him Dan.
Dano, why do you not
Dano.
just call yourself Dano Houston on here then, so people don't call you Daniel?
So Dano, I'm just going to call you Dano, so you can start watching my stuff.
Joseph said that to me one day because I was always saying thanks, Joseph, because he's got his name Joseph, and then he's like, "No, call me Joe." Well, don't put Joseph up there. It's like when somebody's like Chris with a K, and they just everywhere they write their name as CHRIS, like, and then like correct people when they say the name wrong. They're spelling it. Oh,
come, Daniel. I don't come on demand.
Wow, you're getting old.
It don't take long, but I don't come on.
People can't expect that of you. Oh man,
you're getting old.
There is a guy I worked with on the highways, and so everybody's calling him Steven, and then somebody puts there was a paycheck, like our paychecks were there, and it said Russell. So I just put the paycheck back into the mailbox, and then Steven comes in and he's like, "Didn't I get a paycheck?" And I said, "No." I said, "I think somebody mixed yours up with somebody named Russell." And he goes, "No, Russell's my name." I said, why are we calling you Steven? He said, that's my mom started calling me Steven when I was a kid. And I said, but she named you Russell, but she calls you Steven.
That's
and
weird.
He's like, yeah, so like my name's Russell, and I've only really known ever being called Steven since I was like 4 or 5. And I'm like, well, that's the weirdest thing. Like, why would your own mother, if she wanted you to be named Steven, why wouldn't she just name you Steven?
Right?
It's not like the name Steven just came out when he was 4. They're like, oh, hey, that's a cool name, Steven. I never heard that. I'm going to start calling my kid that because I hate Russell.
I can't comment in the chat.
Why?
I don't know. It just says, comment has failed to post to wannabe scrapper. And I've tried that 3 times.
Are you on YouTube or are you in this chat?
I'm in this chat.
Go try it on YouTube. Oh, I bet you that's right. Blocked you from making comments.
It's too late now. The funniness already went.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because you said, you know, one day you were at work and I put line number 1. He does not work.
Oh, that would have been a good one. You could have just said it. I'm glad you did, though. I'm glad you didn't let that one die.
Oh, lies.
Okay,
So
so I'm pretty sure that you can change your name, can't you? Like, you changed yours to Chrome Culture.
Yeah, no problem at all. There's a little pencil by your name that you just hit the pencil and
Dude, sure.
you know you do the bleep bleep boop boop boop.
Oh, man. That's apparently not a good thing to think that it's going to be okay.
wow. Hey, come on, man.
You want to hear a funny Dano story? When I was in my 20s, I drove a cab in Ontario, and there was this other cab driver that worked with us named Dano, and he was quite a heavy guy. And so Dano decided he was going out on his own, so he bought this big Cadillac, and he turned that into his taxi. So he had like a really nice taxi. It was like probably an 85 Caddy, like one of the big ones, the DeVilles or Sevilles. Where it was huge anyhow. Well, this guy Happy decided he wanted to move to Calgary because he got a job working in the oil field. So he moved his wife and his 4 kids to Calgary, and he got Dano to drive them in his Cadillac. The whole family in a Cadillac going to Calgary. Like nice. I said, why wouldn't you just buy a car? Like, how much is a cab ride to Calgary from like east of Toronto? Like,
right? Yeah.
It's like a 40-something hour drive. And then Dano's got to drive that Cadillac back from Calgary. Like, I don't even know. It had a 504 or something in it. Like, I can't even imagine what the fuel mileage would have been on that. Loaded with kids and luggage.
Jack
there,
Johnson.
Chrome Culture.
Jack Johnson. Hey, Chrome Culture.
Nice to meet you, Chrome Culture. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
I love it. You're as bad as Scrap Man with talking to yourself in your videos.
Well, it was like 14 seconds and there wasn't a single comment yet. I had to comment.
Oh, 14 seconds. I don't know what Scrapadilly was doing. He's usually in there within 14 seconds.
Yeah.
I usually try to watch the video before I leave a comment.
Oh, you got to throw a first in there. And then you put your comment in after.
I'll leave that to you guys. It makes you happy being first.
Oh, no, I just do it because it's a comment. Like it's an extra comment on someone's video.
Exactly. First, second, last week I said
yeah.
I would have been first if I wasn't late.
Yeah, look at my last video where Dan and you had to be 60 comments between the two of you on one video.
Well,
before I even got in there to answer one.
He started it.
Sure, blame it on me.
You did. Because you texted me and you told me. So I'm like, well, I got to get in there.
I had about like 9 already up there by the time he showed up.
It was funny.
Yeah, I'm sitting there going like, what is going on? There's only like 3 views and there's 32 comments.
Copper. Cool.
What happened there?
I don't know. Oh, hey, guess who's here?
Who?
Scrapman 69?
No, he's in Tennessee.
What are y'all doing?
Who is that? Oh, it's Southern Scrap Bucket.
I know that voice from anywhere.
Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. How about y'all?
Oh, good. You're looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to figure this all out. It's taken me 20 minutes to get to this point.
Well, you made it this far.
Yep. We're a hit.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we got 10 people in here, and I don't know how long we've been going. Quite a while.
That's
2 hours, 14 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I'd be up there. Yeah, so.
I mean,
Little pale. Yeah, he's
does,
a little pale tonight.
how many does Irish normally get
I don't know, probably 100.
1,000, 5,000.
during his
5,000.
live streams?
I have no idea.
I had no
I-
clue.
I don't think you can see, like, we can see this because we are on StreamYard, but I don't think you can see in YouTube how many people are on, can you?
I'm
Yeah,
on
you can.
YouTube.
No, I mean, like, for the total, like, how many people have been on. I know you can see how many are on at that certain time, but
No, that's
I see.
what I meant at one time.
oh, yeah, I don't know. I never really paid attention to it. Oh, I got a private chat.
I think he
That's
gets
me.
about 30.
Oh, it's you. Okay.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not. I guess.
It's a
I don't
bummer
know.
that Mike's not
What
here.
Mike's usually got like 30 or whatever, even in the middle of a weekday.
Yeah, but
Oh,
he's-
yeah.
no one likes us.
Yeah, no, that's true. And everybody's
Very
like,
true.
why would I waste my Friday night on these idiots?
I kind of feel the same way.
Yeah. I
Same
don't
here.
because I really don't have anything else to do. I could have went to trivia night with my wife and all of her work friends.
I
They're
could
all
have
girls.
watched a historic NASCAR race, but I didn't.
No, I don't think I've watched any sports in probably 15 years. Like
That-
Not
any
even drag
sport.
racing? Not even drag racing?
Especially not drag racing. I went to the drag racing once though, and actually went to the drag races, and it was not too bad. But there was no like funny cars or anything. It was all just like people racing against each other. And the best one was the Bronco. This guy's like in a Bronco and another guy in a Mustang. Did I tell you about that? The Mustang blew his motor. They're all laughing at the Bronco because he was going so slow. And then the Mustang blew his motor at the end of the track, and then the Bronco towed him back.
Oh, that is pretty funny.
Yeah. I went to it was dirt track racing once when I was down in Virginia, and that was pretty cool. Like
We used to have a dirt track right over here, but they
oh,
shut
did
it.
it?
Yeah.
So
I don't know if anybody takes it as seriously as those guys down there were. Like they were like there was so many fist fights, and then they wanted me to come out and help them, and I was like I wasn't in the pits, but I was in like their whatever little group because they had their own team. And I was just sitting there, and then they're like, "Hey, you want to come out here and beat some ass?" And I said, "Oh, I don't think so. Like, I'm just waiting for my truck to get fixed so I can go back to Canada. I don't want to phone back and say like, hey, I can't make it. I'm in jail."
Yeah. Or the hospital.
And they kept calling me Yankee, yelling at me, "Oh, you dirty Yankee!" Like,
hey, Southern Scrap Bucket, what have you been up to? Tell us.
Oh God, work and work and work. The truck driver took me hunting this past deer season, and now she's going, we got to go fishing. So we went and we're planning that crap now.
what did you get anything hunting?
1 6-point and 2 does.
How many people?
Fortunately,
You didn't
none.
shoot anybody.
You didn't get any people?
No, we
Not
don't. We
much
don't
of a
try to
southern,
do that down around here.
But how many people were hunting?
Most of the time, she just sat over there and let me shoot. My first season hunting.
But how many are you allowed to have? Like, how many can you take?
In the state of Georgia, you are allowed 2 bucks and 10 does in the hunting
Holy
season.
crap! You're allowed 2 here.
Yeah, we're overrun.
I guess. Are they all whitetails?
Yeah, we don't have any pronghorn or mule deer or anything like that. Supposedly over in Macon, Georgia, somebody's got some elk, and I was looking at something not long ago, and somebody killed a red stag over in West
wow.
Georgia. Rumor was that it escaped from one of those high fence hunting clubs.
Yeah.
And the red stag weighed something like 450 pounds.
Wow.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
That's
They're from New
huge.
Zealand, aren't they?
If you if you look up Georgia Outdoor News, it's GON. They had something about it back in December. They may still have something on it.
Oh, there's a guy had a buffalo farm out in the mountains here, and I guess he died, and um, his buffalo just went roaming free, and now there's like a herd of wild, what used to be like 20 years ago, tame buffalo, but now it's a fully wild herd that you can get tags for to hunt.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I almost hit one with my work truck one day, and I was like, "There's a buffalo out here in the mountains," and yeah, they got loose, and they just started a bunch of different herds now. I guess they're quite populated. So
Buffalo Soldier.
yeah,
We had this has been 10 years ago or so. Somebody had one of those African cattle that have the real big horns that go straight off their head.
Oh yeah,
And
like
it got,
type of a thing.
I can't remember what name of it, but they had it they bought it at somewhere up in Atlanta, and they got it back to the house, and they said the whole way down it was fine, but we got that thing out of that trailer, and it was like the drugs wore off, and that thing just got mean and started going through all of the fences and taking out all the gates. And I was reading a news story on it, and it got loose one night, and somebody in a brand new F-150 tagged that thing in the back end, destroyed the truck, and the spun the cow around, and then he got up and walked off. But strangely, we got a couple of those like Florida man stories up. It's called near Jackson, Georgia, in Locust Grove. There's a place called Noah's Ark where they get all of these exotic animals, and people can't take care of what they got.
Yeah.
They had at one time, they had a lion, a tiger, and a bear that had belonged to some drug dealer. And the cops busted a drug dealer, I believe, and they had to put the three animals together somewhere. So they sent them to Noah's Ark, and they tried to separate them, but they didn't like it, and they kept screaming at it to get back together, and they finally put all the animals back together, and they were fine. And a couple of years ago, either the lion, one of them died, and they said the other two were just real sad.
Oh man.
And then about a mile from there, there's the Interstate 75. Chris, you may know about this. It's 75 coming south from Atlanta. There was a tiger walking southbound in the northbound lanes south of Atlanta near that facility, and they had to call the police and all this. There's a tiger in the road. There's a tiger in the road.
I remember hearing it on the news, but I wasn't down there. I saw it on the news in Canada.
Yeah, unfortunately they had to shoot that thing. It didn't want to play nice.
No.
And
there used to be a zoo up here. This guy owned it. Like just a man and his wife owned the zoo, and they had tigers and stuff and monkeys and everything. And they had to like sell it. Like I don't know what it was. Like the district wouldn't allow them to have the zoo there. They were trying to open it like and make people pay to come in, and they were like, "This isn't zoned for a zoo. Like it's right next to Taylor, like this town." And so anyways, they decided that it was too much red tape, so they sold all of their stuff. And then while they were hauling the trailer full of animals, the truck, it was the wintertime, and the truck went off the road and tipped, and a tiger got out into the woods, and they got them back somehow. I think they tranquilized them or something. But yeah, like all of these wild animals that are not native to northern British Columbia were now like running around in the woods up here. There was like a baboon got out, and they never got the baboon back. And this guy's walking his kid. It was like springtime, and they're going out hunting, and then they see this like pink ass sticking out of the snow. And the kid's like, "Dad, what's that?" And he said, "I don't know. Look, judging by the chapped ass and the dazed look in its eye, I'd say it's a truck driver." Yeah, it was crazy. Like all of a sudden the news, and it's just a small town. They're like, everybody beware. There's a tiger. It could be heading back towards town.
I think it was last year, year before. There's a zoo over near Columbus. And they had a couple of tigers get out when a tornado hit that facility and dropped a couple of trees on the fences, and they had 2 tigers get out roaming around, and it was a big deal. They had the Atlanta news channels were making a big fuss about it,
No,
but
that's
they had them
crazy.
captured in like 6 hours.
Like it just blows my mind that people like I was watching, what's that, Tiger King or whatever, that show that was on.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Like I'm looking at these people that they're allowing to have these animals. I'm like, how is that person allowed to have like an animal like that?
Do you know what? He was running as an independent for the president of the United States.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Thank God that one didn't win.
He's in prison though, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in prison.
Yeah.
He was hoping Trump would pardon him right before Trump left office.
I honestly wouldn't doubt that he. Might as well let that guy out.
I never saw any of that, but I heard all sorts of crazy stories. Like on the last day of Trump's presidency, that man had gotten a limo to show up to the prison. All he was waiting on is that signed paper said he's pardoned.
Somebody said there was another movie out about it.
Wow.
Oh God,
With that girl. Oh, nice.
what
No.
is that? Oh,
Oh,
crap.
Copper. Oh,
That
the
fake
what's
copper.
that girl from Saturday Night Live? The Kate McKinnon. She's that Carol Baskin, and I don't know who plays.
Oh, I did see that movie.
You watched the movie?
Yeah,
Was it a comedy?
it was actually pretty good, but it wasn't a comedy.
Oh,
I didn't
Man.
watch any of that. I heard enough people talking about it that it made me want to steer clear.
yeah. We watched most of that. Like it was a series on Netflix or something years ago, and I was like, how did I never hear of this? Like I never saw it in the news anywhere. That's something that you would think would be all over the place.
Yeah, but I think that, especially in the United States, because there's so many people, there's so much batshit crazy shit happening that there's no way to report it all.
Oh no, we're a country of like. I saw one estimate that said there's like 350 million people in the states, and that's not. I don't know that estimate's including all the people coming across the border.
Yeah.
We just have a lot of crazy going on.
Well, you know what's interesting is we had a census a year or two ago here.
Mm-hmm. 2020.
I never saw anybody. So technically I wasn't even counted. So how many other people don't get counted? So if they say there's 350 million, who knows how many?
Well, and especially all the illegals that are coming across that southern border.
There's no way.
And the northern border, you forget about all Canadians heading south.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all
we're
ain't
not
coming
doing
south.
that. We're not doing that.
We don't want you Canadians here.
We're not giving up free health care.
No. Well,
Unless you bring in goodies, then you can come here.
they go down like all the RVers. They go down and just hang out in the desert all winter long, and then come home.
Yeah.
That or Florida.
Well, Florida, I think it's the desert lets them camp for free. Like they can just go. So they have like these huge like RV parks just out in the middle of nowhere. And in Florida, they can't do that. So they just kind of stick to Arizona, New Mexico, California, like places where there's, I forget what it's called, like land management units or something like that. But
Do y'all show up with all the different colored bath loofahs?
bath loofahs?
You ain't heard about this?
No.
Oh God, you're gonna love this one. So down there in all the retirement communities down in Florida, you know those little bath loofahs that look like fishing net?
Yeah.
So all these people are driving around with their golf carts, and they have all these different colored loofahs on their golf carts, and that tells everybody else that's swinging what those people are into.
Well, and you know, it's funny because I was listening because I have a loofah, but it's because I'm a bacteria freak and I need something to scrape the bacteria off my body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they ain't doing that.
Is that just because you want to make room for all the new bacteria?
I just need to get rid of the bugs. Like,
Bugs.
Bugs
I
are
don't
good
think
for
you
you,
can ever
man.
get rid of them.
I'll tell you,
Those ones are copper.
you feel them crawling on you, eh? After 3 or 4 hours.
What?
No, I don't.
I ain't going up to Lethbridge.
No, I'm just thinking, oh, I guess maybe that's why I like living here because I don't feel the bugs crawling on me.
It doesn't matter where you go; they're there. It's like,
Yeah, but I
you
don't feel them.
realize it. You don't realize it, but they're there.
No, I know. Like, I know that my house is full of spiders. Just because I don't see them all the time doesn't mean they're not there.
No, it's the bacteria, man. The bacteria, it's bad.
Spiders too. I'm telling, like, they've done surveys, and you're within 3 feet of a spider almost all the time.
Really?
That ain't true. No way.
Come on, check it
I don't
out.
believe it.
Now I got to go look it up.
Okay, now I got to do something about this.
I haven't seen a spider in my home in like probably 8 months. So I guess
Yeah, but
maybe
you're
they're
so
hiding.
close to Canada, you wouldn't see one.
That's probably true.
No, I
no,
did a lot of
it's a
that when
myth.
I was like younger.
What?
It's a myth because it's saying that if you're in the middle of a parking lot, the nearest spider could be 30, 50, or even 100 meters away.
I don't speak meters. Talk feet.
Well, it'd be three times whatever I said.
Yeah,
I know.
3.765394 repeated 25 times.
So it's saying in natural systems, they are always close to you.
Oh. Did you guys by chance watch Big Stack's video today? No, I know you
No.
probably didn't. He scrapped it's called a bullet welder made by Lincoln.
Yeah.
That thing was cool looking. It had so much copper inside, but the transformer was aluminum. But it had this like giant armature in there.
Huh.
You got, I mean, I don't know. He didn't say what year it was, but if I had to guess, it was probably from the 50s, maybe.
Oh, okay.
It's cool. It's just check out the video just enough to see him open that thing up. I've never seen anything like it. It was cool.
His videos are too long.
That video was 1 hour and 13 minutes, and I was watching it, and I was like, oh, I got to go use the bathroom, and I paused it, and I'm like, wow, it's already been 45 minutes. So I don't know. For me, they go by fast.
Well, like Lincoln's been making shitty welders for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I can't remember how much copper he got out of it, but the stator was a big stator, and it had all copper, and then the armature had like 3 sections of copper in it itself, and then it had copper coils wrapped around that as well, and then it had a main transformer which was aluminum, but it was cool. I'd never seen anything like it before.
I've never. I watched that one video of Dan taking that welder, and I was like, "Oh man, welders are awesome!" And then every other video I've seen of welders, it's been crap.
Yeah.
And when you got that great big one, I was so excited. I was like, "He's gonna get 1,000 pounds of copper out of that."
Well, if you ever find a bullet welder from Lincoln, grab it and scrap it because it'll have copper.
Oh, I thought you said it was aluminum.
Chris,
Transformer.
pay attention. The transformer was aluminum, but it had this extra part to it, which was an armature and a stator.
Yeah.
The armature had 3 sections to it, and they were all copper. And then there was 2 coils of copper wrapped around the armature, and then the stator was also copper.
But this is a big motor in there?
A what?
Like the armature and stator, I assume was a generator or motor or whatever. Was it a big one? Like,
It's just called a bullet welder.
yeah, but there's a transformer, and then isn't a stator and armature together a motor?
Yes. Which I don't know what purpose it served. But
Oh yeah. The welder I got it looks just like a motor.
yeah, no, I mean, I've never seen a welder like this before, this shape or any of it. I don't know. I'm sure you can Google it up and look for bullet welder by Lincoln.
Yeah, I'll probably check. I'll probably just watch part of his video and see what.
It's at least worth watching him open up the machine because I've never seen anything like it. Like, as a scrapper, I promise you will appreciate the coolness of that piece of scrap.
Yeah, I appreciate anything that's something I can take apart, but that welder I did, I just gave up on it finally because there had to be 150 screws.
It kind of looks like a dildo.
I screwed everything. Did you look up bullet welder?
Yeah.
Isn't that a cool looking thing?
It looks like a giant dildo.
Can you share it on the screen? I don't even know how you do that.
I don't know how to do that. I don't think I have the.
Yeah, if you go, I think there's something that says present down at the bottom.
Yeah.
See if you can present.
Okay, so I'm going to.
Oh no, slides, extra camera, or video file, or share screen. You can share your screen.
Share the screen. Share screen. Okay. Open system setting. Yeah. Yeah. Slide that over.
It's cool.
See you, Dan. I guess that didn't work.
What happened?
Dan was going to share his screen and then he just left.
He gone.
I get tired of us.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not letting him come back.
You better, or I'll hear about it.
I don't know what he's doing, but
maybe he got lost.
Scrapadilly, what are you working on?
This was a part of a router, and now I'm just taking off the USB ports on them because they're brass.
Okay, someone else can do it.
I don't know.
Now you're frozen there. Oh, there you are. Well, let me see if I can do it. So
it's actually stainless, not brass. I've never seen those be stainless before. Have you guys?
I don't mess with them enough.
They're USB ports. Or
Ethernet
ports, I mean. Wait. No, those are Ethernet. Yeah, these are USB ports.
All right. Let's see.
Normally they're brass, but these are stainless. Well, I'm all out of scrap, fellas.
I'm just trying to okay, here, I gotta try and share the screen. Present, share screen.
Watch them.
I would definitely recommend, though, tuning into.
Oh, there we go.
See, dildo.
So the one he did, it was red and black, and it was black, red, and black. Check it out. It's so this.
Imagine the woman using that thing, right?
God.
That had the armature in it and the stator, and then down in the square part, that's where the transformer was.
That's got to be
beeping in the background. Daniel says
that's got to be at least 50 horsepower.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's probably more than $50 in copper in that.
Is it maybe something beeping at your place, Daniel? I don't know what the.
I don't hear any beeping.
No, I don't either. Well, actually, I do. There's a very faint, like a. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought I heard something too, but then I thought it was just the voices in my head.
I would say it's probably worth getting for $50, Chris. That would probably make a wicked video.
If you can get it for $50, I
Oh,
would.
300. What is it? Oh, the yellow one.
Well, no, you don't spend $300 in fuel to go get it. That obviously wouldn't make any
Shipping
sense.
from Montana. Dan, you could just go get it.
I could just go get it for 400.
I'm gonna go get it, and then when I'm there, I'm gonna go visit Dan.
Yeah, you might
Yeah,
as well do that.
lunch. We'll have lunch in Conrad.
I'm not gonna go visit Chris.
Get some pie.
We'll go have lunch in Conrad. There's a really great diner in Conrad, Montana.
I want to do a scrap road trip. I want to go see Bird, Dan, E-Waste Mike, go all the way over to Scrapman 69.
Wow.
Even go to That's Right Recycling, and then if Southern Scrap Bucket would allow me, I'd love to go down and visit him. I think that'd be one heck of a trip.
What you need to do is just take a trailer, like get one of those enclosed trailers and put a little workshop in there and then scrap the whole way across.
Hey, I can sell you a Class A motorhome.
Yeah.
I don't like you people.
I would love to see the paperwork on all that.
I just like Dan's motorhome that he won't drive up here because it's cheaper to get hotel rooms.
Then to pay for the fuel.
Yeah. That's usually the reason people get motorhomes. They're like, oh, I'm sick and tired of paying for these motel rooms. And now they're like, oh, let's just take the Honda.
Yeah.
I want to get one of those little teardrop trailers that we can tow behind the CRV.
Our rig does about 50 to 75 bucks an hour on fuel.
How much?
50 to 75 bucks
An hour?
an hour.
Well, that's only $750 to get up here. Actually, probably a little more, but you got hills, eh?
It's a little better when you don't have the pedal going to 150 in the kilometers.
Yeah, that probably would. A friend of mine drove right through one of those. He rear-ended it, and he said he knew he was in trouble when he passed the microwave.
Those are like the world's smallest copper donuts.
Ooh. Do not pick those off. I forbid you.
He can scrap it all if he wants to scrap it all.
Can you guys even see that?
I bet you that doesn't weigh on the scale.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it just
What'd you
dropped
lose
out
them
of my
for?
hand. It's gone.
It's less than 100 pounds, I guarantee it.
I'm not taking them out. I just wanted to. I don't know. They're. That's crazy. Like, why would you make something so small?
Just to drive you insane.
I'm pretty sure it's because of the circuit boards. The thing that's small is those MOSFETs. I didn't realize how small those MOSFETs can be. Like, they can be microscopic.
Can you even see that?
I can. I
That's
can't tell what it is.
Messed up
but
Cheerio.
that's the little copper donut. That's how tiny that is. I'm gonna scrap it all.
do it. Get your little hammer out and tap that berry.
With a 3-pounder.
It just flew away. I lost it. I have to get another one. There's like 20 of them in here. All right, got another one. There we go.
I have this imagery from
Too small.
one of the Christmas movies, and it's like, you're gonna put your eye out, kid.
Oh, the Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. Tap on that thing, and that thing fly up and hit you in the face.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't have safety glasses on.
Oh Lord. That's bad.
Okay. here we
Scrapadilly,
go.
I could have used you the other day.
Yeah, what was going on?
I went back to the bin and I picked up a motor and I was like, man, this thing's really heavy. I dropped it off at the scrapyard earlier today and the ticket said 153 pounds. I was wondering why
Wow.
it was hard to deadlift up out of that bin.
I bet it. Wow, that's crazy. That's yeah. Well, you're a strong guy. I'm sure you managed it, but holy cow, 150 pounds.
Yeah, it was quite an interesting. I was standing on the rim of the bin and picking it up and was going, this ain't quite right.
So what did you get per pound for that?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I think it was.
Chris has to go poop.
So
Oh, let me give you a rough estimate.
that's right. I see the message you sent me, and it's a Marquette. And the one I got all the copper out of was a Marquette.
Yeah.
It's just not that model, but I think you might be onto something.
About 25 cents a pound for a motor down this way.
Okay, that's not bad. That's quick money right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a pass for not scrapping it though.
So there's something going on here, Chris.
What?
What do you mean?
Oh, my name's not Chris.
It's not?
Well, you're commenting in both Wannabe and HH Recycling, but the same thing.
Yes, but the HH Recycling is on Twitch.
Oh,
Yeah, because
But I don't think it's actually going to Twitch because Twitch wouldn't. My name was rejected by Twitch. So I don't know. Can you see up at the top right corner by? Oh no, you probably can't see where it says end stream because you're not allowed to end the stream. But
so
there's like.
So Chris,
Yes.
I have you know that my brother's name is Chris, and growing up, my mom always would forget my name, and she would call me Chris. So I've been called Chris many a times in my life.
Oh well, you're used to it then.
I am used to it, but it's CHRIS, not that KRIS stuff.
Well, he's probably Scandinavian. Chris Kringle.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Because Alvarez is a Scandinavian name.
Oh yeah, that's very very Scandinavian, isn't it?
Yeah.
About as wide as you get, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I actually feel like going to somewhere warm.
It's all the language you all about it. What?
like what, Kamloops?
Eh? Sorry. Eh?
Where you want to go, Chris?
I don't know. I'd like to go down to California, maybe go. Oh no, actually, my aunt doesn't live in California anymore.
I wouldn't go to California.
She's
There's
in
too many
Virginia
people
now,
there.
but she's like right by DC.
Don't go to Washington. There ain't nobody there that wants to see you.
No, I'm not going down there till the tulips are out.
Yeah, don't go to California. There's too many liberals.
Are you really gonna come? Are you really gonna come to the Tulip Festival?
No, I'm not coming. I like driving around there, seeing all those fields of tulips. I've never seen anything like that. But
So right now,
What, there's a tulip festival?
right now,
They
where that
plant
Tulip
tulips.
Festival, there is probably about 2,000 white swan that are in that area right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's crazy because it's really wet out and really muddy, and all these white swans land in this muddy field, and they're all just gross looking. They're all brown and
Like,
messy.
what do they try and dig up the
happened?
bulbs or something?
I don't know. They must be feeding on slug. Well, I don't know if there'd be slugs there. There's something there, obviously, that they're all feeding on.
It
It's
just
not.
sounds like a
It's
bad
not the
joke.
same field that the tulips are in. It's in a field
Oh,
about a half a mile away where they grow pumpkins.
well, I don't even know how many hundreds of acres of tulips must get planted there.
I don't know, but it's quite the spectacle, the thing to see.
Yeah, I was just in awe. I just stopped and and this is before we had cell phones. I just stopped with my little disposable camera, and I took I had this. I didn't realize I had bought a panorama camera, so I had all these panoramic shots of these tulip fields. I still have them somewhere.
Where was that at? Virginia or California?
No, Washington. Right by where Scrapadilly lives on the mainland.
Oh, okay.
Don't say too much though.
No.
Try to keep a little bit of privacy.
Oh, really? I thought you told people where you lived.
I'll tell them which state I live in,
Yeah.
but not exactly where I live unless I know them.
Oh, I thought you told
Oh.
people in your videos.
I've never told anybody in my video where I live.
Oh, okay. Well, I just remember you like early on you had like landscape videos where you were showing like the water and
He was
That
just
doesn't-
trying to
that
impress
doesn't-
the rest of us.
That doesn't say where I live though, showing the water.
no, but I thought that I
No,
thought it
man,
was
during a live stream. I mean, there's what 7 or 8 people watching. We don't know who's watching.
no.
You know, it could be one of those people who really don't like me.
Don't worry, Big Brother's always watching.
There's people that don't like you.
Well,
I
that's true.
agree.
Well, yeah, there's quite a few people who don't like me, Chris.
Oh, there I see that. If somebody really doesn't like you, they can buy your address from That's Right.
Is that what he said?
He said either for your address or your address.
I don't think anybody's going to give you money for that, buddy. But
The
you can try. No, I'm not too worried about it, but I do try to kind of like to control.
yeah, no, I just like, but I mean, you've talked often. I thought in live streams about like where you had to go to get to the scrapyard and stuff, and your route.
Oh, I mentioned that I have to take a ferry.
Yeah. So I
But
just assumed that people would know that meant you lived on an island, but
Oh no, because there's the ferry system is quite large, and
oh really?
it services many other places.
So you could get on a ferry and like go to Seattle or
No,
oh,
Does the
can you
ferry
go
go
like
up?
from mainland to mainland or the ferries? Like I don't know where the ferries go there.
well, anyways, what were you gonna say, Southern Scrap Bucket?
I know there's like a little bitty section of Washington State that's right there, a part of Canada. Does the ferry go there? Or do they got to go back around through Canada to come back across?
There used to be a ferry that went to Canada, but since COVID, we no longer do that.
But you know which part I'm talking about? It's that little peninsula that's attached right there at the Canadian border.
Oh,
Yeah,
Does the ferry go there or no?
no.
Okay.
does the ferry go to Alaska?
Yeah, you can take a ferry to Alaska, and you can take a ferry to Prince Rupert.
Yeah, but not the same ferries that.
No, like these are BC ferries, or the one that goes to Alaska. Like you drive your vehicle on, and you get a room, like because it's a few days. Like it's not like you're just like head out in the morning and you're in Alaska by evening.
Yeah, I would have an issue with that too. That's right.
What?
Don't be like Grandpa and give out your phone number.
Why?
Well,
Roger.
I'd have an issue with you giving out my phone number.
Roger gives out his phone number.
That's true.
I think it's a thing. If you're in business, then like your phone number is going to be public. Like mine's public. If you looked up my company name, you'd find the website and my address and everything.
Yeah, I'm illegitimate, so
Yeah.
That's the truth. Well, fellas, I think I'm gonna call tonight.
Yeah, me too. It's almost 3 hours.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
I think our longest live.
there's
Is it? Yeah.
there's lines to snort and hookers to bounce off of. So
Oh yeah.
Chris, you
The only thing I'd be worried about is what a Lethbridge hooker looked like.
No shit. It's not a pretty sight.
Yeah.
You are definitely not allowed on my live stream, Dan.
All right, guys. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for coming out and joining in, and thanks Southern Scrap Bucket for coming on the panel.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for letting me join.
Thank
Who,
you,
I don't know
everybody.
who else.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
anybody who's in Discord's allowed to come in. I just if you're not already in the live channel and you want to come in, let me know before we come on here, because it's hard for me to watch Discord while we're doing this.
Are we limited to 4?
Yeah, 4 people. So like if there's 4 people on, then you can try and come in the basement and wait if you like, but or just let us know that you want to be the next one up or something if somebody's got to leave. So yeah, well, thanks guys, and thanks Chris for getting everybody's stuff up there. Your circuit board is in the mail. And
Hey,
off
Southern Scrap Bucket, thanks for joining us. It was fun having you hanging out with us tonight.
Well, I'll try to do it again, but it's probably going to be like